Hey there, Wargamers! Luca here from MiniWarGaming.com, and I will be unleashing the Tomb Kings yet again, going up against the Empire under the banner of Stirland, commanded by Cullen. And we're going to be fighting on the deserty surface of Araby. And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, we've got Josh and Luca playing 2,000 points of Tomb Kings and Ogre Kingdoms. If you want to check this game out, click the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report.
Here we got some Tomb Kings at 2,000 points. People, a couple things, some feedback from my previous games. I appreciate, by the way, because that's how I best learned how to play this army. If anyone's curious, this is probably like the 4th time I've played them, so I'm still learning. They got a lot going on. They're kind of similar to vampire accounts, but some, obscure rules, things like, charioteers actually, for whatever reason, in whatever world, they have 2 attacks each. They're just a skeleton with a stick. These guys give me skeletons with sticks too, but they only got 1 attack. These ones have got 2. Okay, I'll remember that for this game. That's good to know. I mean, on the charge, that is considerabably good. I like it. I'm a fan they have that.
What's the lore reason, Luca?
That they have 2 attacks?
Yeah.
I don't know, from the momentum of they are able to get 2 stabs in from momentum. That doesn't make sense.
Those big boy spears.
I don't know. So like each chariot, what I'm saying, I guess has 4 attacks. So it's like 12 attacks per unit of chariots. And I know they have 2 bows. I actually kind of realized that halfway through the last game there. Also, someone pointed out a couple of 6th edition rules mistakes, and like people are getting some editions mixed up, which is fine. That does happen. I can't remember what else there was though. You know what? It doesn't quite matter too much. Oh, people want me to play at 2,400 points. Because that's kind of the tournament handicap they had while trying to compete with Tomb Kings in a competitive setting. We're just kind of playing to have fun around here, right? Throwing a little bit of a narrative on a game, playing an old game we love. Now, Steve is all for it. Steve's like, you have to, every time we play, you have to play 2,400 points, man. You got to play 2,400 points. It's not a game otherwise. Well, I want to try and win a game. Now, there is one documented out there. It's just not uploaded. I was taken down a while ago. Anyways, that doesn't matter. That's unimportant. I want to win a 2,000 point game, just 2,000 on 2,000 points, and then I'll start playing them up at 2,400 points. So it's not such a joke when playing the Tomb Kings, and it's more in line with other things. Essentially, they need a 20% point reduction across the board, is what it's saying, and that's like ludicrous. That's like a little much.
Yeah, I mean,
it seems like a little
again,
much,
if you play like if you're playing them quite often and you're literally getting slammed every time, then maybe we'll implement that. But for now, I mean, you're still
exactly. I'm okay
figuring it out.
I'm just figuring them out. Once I figure them out and then I win a game with 2,000 points on 2,000 points, I will then go ahead and start playing a little bit more serious with more points. Only against Steve, because he's the only one who really wants to do it. So sure, whatever. I don't mind. I'll give it a shot. But for now, I'm just playing regular Tomb Kings. The list I brought today is based off someone's suggestion from the comments before, and I like the idea behind it. It's very 8th edition mentality, which is fine, because you got to play to the strengths of the edition. What we have here is 2,000 points. It's led by this Tomb King right here. Now, I did take some liberties with war gear on him. I found this one relic I thought was really, really fun. He's going to have the Armor of Destiny to give him a 4 board save and heavy armor. The other 50 points for his magic items will be on the Blade of Anharak, I believe it's pronounced. It is not great, but it seems cool. It's just strength user. He's strength 5. It's not unwieldy, which is, I guess, nice, but it shouldn't matter too much in this game. But every time he causes an unsaved wound, he heals a wound. He's got 4 wounds as a Tomb King. He's kind of thick. So, he kills 3 models, he heals 3 wounds. But if he's already at full wounds and he kills models, he gains the regeneration rule, giving him... I guess he already has a 4 board save, now that I think about it. It's actually not that good. Ooh. It's just, the healing on him seems pretty good. Maybe.
Yeah, no, the healing seems great, and I mean, especially people.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him I wouldn't give up the ward save to try and rely on that, per se.
Would you, like, downgrade the ward save, though? Like, save the points?
Actually, I think...
To bump it to the 5?
Funny enough, I'm pretty sure I took that... I don't know. Save points? It's not really... It's going to give me a skeleton somewhere else. Ooh, now I'm thinking about it. I want to change up that war gear a little bit. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now. Because it's like that or the +2 strength weapon that isn't unwieldy, but I can just take
Ogre Blade?
It is Ogre Blade, but I mean, like, he's like initiative 2 or 3. It's not going to make a difference, because I assume you're initiative 4 on characters that matter.
Yeah, I mean, I got a great weapon on my Arch-Lector, but he's not really a rumble kind of guy anyway.
Right. Make him strength 7. Okay, guys. You know what? I'll just take. Make it. No, I'm gonna stick with this war gear. I kind of like. I want to see the healing. I want to have some fun with the healing and see if that matters or not. So it's not the best option for what I built on him, but it is what it is. We have a level 4 wizard here, Lore of Nehekhara. I have to roll up the spells and everything still. I have yet to do that, so I apologize there. He's my Hierophant at level 4. He is going to have the Scrolls of Mighty Incantations, which I'll explain how those work later on. They give me bonus power die once per game, equal to his wizard level. But there's like some issues with miscasting and stuff like that. And then we have, I'm going to be playing this model as a level 2 priest. Also rolling Nehekhara with the Power Stone from the big rulebook, which is like a smaller version of the scrolls. It just gives me bonus 2 power dice for, it's like half the cost, I think, actually. So that's kind of funny too. And then we have a Necro, where this model will be representing a Necro tech, and I gave it a 5-up ward save. Oh, sorry, the Hierophant also has a 4-up ward save with the Talisman of Preservation. And then I spent a little bit more of my points to try and give this guy heavy armor and a 5-up ward save, which is the armor of, not Destiny, but the one lower tier than, and I apologize, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Fortune?
It might be Fortune, yeah. Never mind, I just straight up gave him a Talisman of Endurance, which is the 5-up ward save, so he doesn't actually have the armor part of it. I had to go double check it. Okay, well that's it for my characters, my lords and heroes. I'm so iffy on that sword now, but what, I'm gonna keep it, I'm just gonna keep it. For core, I have a unit of 27 skeletons with light armor shields and hand weapons, full command. We have 2 units of 3 chariots with full command each. No upgrades other than that. And 1 horde of Tomb Guard. Excuse the skeletons in there as filler. I only have not a lot of Tomb Guard. They are going to be full command. The banner will be the Banner of the Undying Legions, which is a bound spell, which it might be Undying Warriors or Undying Legions. It lets me get back.
I think it's Legions.
It might be Legion. Yeah, it lets me get back a few warriors as a bound spell. On top of that, there are no halberds, and that should be it for them. That actually should be it for most of my list, other than obviously the old Casket of Souls in the back there. It's a saying I like. It's when you're fighting Tomb Kings, there will be a Casket of Souls, but you will also win the game. So it's okay. That's Steve's thing. I like it. It's kind of funny. And someone suggested if one casket's good, bring 2 for redundancy. I only got 1. You also have to remember our collection for Tomb Kings. Oh, which brings me to my next point. Is not bad. It's okay. It's okay, it's fun, it's got some neat things to it, but if you have Tomb Kings models out there and they're dusty and you want to see them go to a good place, please email me at luke@miniwargaming.com. We will buy your Tomb Kings. I would love to expand on this collection. It seems kind of silly to want to do, but I've been having a blast with these guys, and I know they're bad, but I love their aesthetic, I love their lore. They're kind of a fan favorite because of how obscure they are, so...
Yeah, you can't even play them in the other game systems,
exactly,
so like they are truly a Warhammer Fantasy army.
Right,
so.
And it's just kind of nice to see them, like, one day if we really retire them, we could have a nice collection on a shelf somewhere, just like memories and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, the whole like bone with the lapis and the copper, especially like this color scheme.
I love the lapis,
perfect.
yeah, the lapis and the copper. I think it's like such a big draw for me. I don't know why.
I know, like you don't get many opportunities to paint like that kind of turquoise, I think.
Yeah. I don't even know, like, I'm not good with colors. I have no idea what color that is. All I know is Tim. This is Tim's army
that makes sense.
Yeah, that he sold to us like a long time. Sold to Matt a long time ago. Matt was actually playing Warhammer Fantasy in 6th edition or early 7th. I can't quite remember. Anyway, sorry for the long go at it here. So luke@miniwargaming.com. If you have new in-box Tomb Kings or old Tomb Kings that kind of look like these, though that might be not, that's a stretch for sure. I would be more than interested to expand the collection here. Also, what is your opinion on using Age of Sigmar models on square bases, like Mortek Guard as Tomb Guard from the Osiarch Bone Reapers, and like the Stalkers as Bone Giants, and because they're almost the same size but they're newer looking models, and you just put them on square bases and then kind of have fun with that. You could use like the Vampire, Legion of Nagash skeletons, Death Rattle skeletons as just skeleton warriors. Stuff like that. Anyways, we're gonna go take a look at the Empire army because I've rambled way too long. I apologize horribly, everyone.
And we got 2,000 points of Empire. Stirland. This is kind of a more traditional Cullen list, so I played some different stuff with Steve, so just throwing it back, playing it in what I like to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I got, guys. Yeah, I have got to get more stuff painted eventually, but we got other stuff to paint in the meantime. But for now, our Lords is going to be an Arch-Lector. He's going to have a great weapon.
Is that the guy on the horse or the guy on the foot?
The guy on foot.
Okay.
And he's going to have the armor of meteoric iron for the 1-up armor save and a 6-up ward. And he's going to have... I did not buy him Van Horseman Speculum this time, though.
It would have been amazing against the Tomb King.
I know. He's going to have the Crown of Command, though.
Ooh, okay.
So we're going to have a stubborn unit against your stubborn units.
Yeah.
Then right beside him, our other Lord is not that guy, the Wizard.
The Wizard.
The Wizard Lord. He's a level 4, and we're going with Beasts today because I do have this model that I don't use very often. This was like a special edition, I think, Amber Wizard, and it's awesome. And it was actually painted by Steve when I got the original army. There's a couple of models in here that are actually painted by Steve, like the Arch-Lector was painted by Steve. And yeah, so we're bringing him. I'm going to roll up his spells in a second, but he just has the Talisman of Preservation because there was the joke of when we stopped playing the spell scrolls, everyone brings earthing rods instead. So I was like, no, not today. I'm not bringing an earthing rod.
Save points, put it elsewhere.
Exactly. And then we can go over to the other guy on horse now, who's just a normal old warrior priest. He's going to have the Sword of Striking and heavy armor on a barded warhorse, and he's going to have the enchanted shield for a 1-up armor save.
Cool. And is the Sword of Striking plus? That's +1 to hit.
That's the +1 to hit sword.
Okay.
Of course, he'll be rolling with the knights when we get there, but we got the other BSB, of course. Got to have a battle standard bearer, who's just the captain, and he's going to have his full plate, and he's going to have the dragon helm and shield, so he's got a 1-up armor save as well. And he's just a BSB with a Sword of Might.
All right, I like that. That's a good build. 1-up armor save, +1 strength sword.
Yeah, we got 3 characters with a 1-up armor save, so beefy boys.
Should be pretty reliable. I kind of regret not having a great weapon on the king, but that's okay. We have Killing Blow instead.
That's kind of scary too. Halberdiers, we got 38 of them. I think I gotta actually get out of here. 38 of them.
Oh, because yeah, it would be 39, yeah. 12 of them are filler. But it's okay. I have a bunch of skeletons.
Exactly. I had Lucas over here apologizing for skeletons. I'm like, bro, I got barrels.
I got barrels!
They got full command. That's it. And then we got our unit of swordsmen. There's 24 of them with full command. I'm now realizing that I forgot my detachment of 5 archers. So I will put that on the table in a second. But that's... Oh, core is also my Inner Circle Knights. 9 of them with the Steel Standard. Yep, I was able to afford the Steel Standard because they got full command. So that's re-rolling 1s for charges and fleas.
Fleas, interesting.
Yeah, or I think it's like, yeah, I get to re-roll 1s when I move pretty much.
Okay.
Then we got Demigryph Knights on the side, 3 of them. Champion and Musician, no standard.
I get that 100%.
Because I don't want him to die when he runs away. And then Pistoliers on the other side. The Pistolier Champion just has a brace of pistols. He does not have the upgraded repeater pistol, again, for points purposes. We've got a great cannon, because we're Empire. We can't leave home without this. We're going to trek across the water. We got to bring at least 1 cannon.
You're going to commit big. I get it.
Exactly. And then our only rare choice is the Hurricanum, because we got to have a little bit more magic support for our singular wizard. And it's just a good old chariot that gives my guys a +1 to hit bubble. So
that is quite good.
Makes my 2 units of infantry a little bit more effective.
Agreed.
But that's 2,000 points. Stirland. Yeah. We'll roll up spells right now. And these are the spells I rolled up. We got Wild Form, which is the one we chose to opt to because it's a signature. I rolled up Flock of Doom as well, but I just chose to drop it for Wild Form. Because we got Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, which is the other one I was considering dropping. But I just decided I'll just keep it for now. We got Curse of Anor here. And of course, we have Savage Beast of Horos, so...
You know, I always thought this was the Savage Beast of Horrors, and I just thought Steve pronounced it oddly. I'm the fool. It is the Savage Beast of Horos, the wizard. That's kind of cool.
Who is Horos?
I assume he's a wizard. I assume most of these spells are just named after the wizards who created them, which is typically the case.
Someone's got lore on Horos. Put it in the comment section, please, and thank you.
Or even Pan. Or Whiston.
Oh no, I forgot they're all named after people.
The Curse of Anor here is probably the same thing too. Like that's what I think, right? Like for most of these?
Oh, I gotta mention they're referencing something.
I guess so,
But I guess I never realized how many of them referenced someone else.
Now, I don't have the Tomb King cards. I'm not fancy like that. That's another thing I'm interested in acquiring too, if you have those. As well as, like, Tomb Kings themselves. We rolled up I had the incantation of Skullstorm. Decided I don't want that at all, so I swapped that out for the signature spell, the incantation of the Desert Wind. I rolled up incantation of Cursed Blades, which is Killing Blow, incantation of Protection, which is Ward Save, and the fourth one, which is the Vengeance, which is negative to movement, and all terrain is dangerous terrain. Kind of like my own form of Curse of Enra here, but without the negative one to hit, it's got D3 movement instead. And then for the Lich Priest, the level 2 guy, we ended up getting Incantation of Righteous Smiting as well as Incantation of Desiccation. So I have everything except for the Incantation of the Skullstorm, and I'm perfectly okay with that, guys. We'll give you a shot of the table before we get the armies on the table. And we're fighting in Araby, we're in Nehekhara, wherever you, like any deserty area around there. What we got going on narratively here, you like to throw a little bit of twist on. Things are calm and cool and collected in the Empire for now.
As you know, everyone knows that's so common.
That's a constant, right? Like obviously they have time to put forces elsewhere. Like one of the warrior priests had words. What did you say, Cullen? There was
the god spoke to him in a nightly prayer, and said, Hey, we see some weird activity happening over there in the deserts. The Tomb Kings there, they'd be getting uppity.
They're building big bone boats and they're gonna come invade for sure. You have to go squash them.
And of course, we're Stirland. We can't actually have money, so we got to spend any money we actually have to keep our poor status.
Keep the war effort going.
Exactly. So all the money goes into the effort of the war that's not happening in our lands.
So let's just go continents away. And let's go war elsewhere with the Tomb Kings, and that's what's going on today. They're in my land, Stirland. Literally never heard of these people before. They're messing my stuff up.
Oh yeah. Hey, we heard you doing some bad things.
That's it.
Stop.
And then we're fighting in old Warhammer, old world fashion.
Oh yeah.
We're scrapping on the desert, and that's what we got going on here today. Mat here, if you're curious where we got the desert mat, is from Urban Mat. We have some of the new the Storm Vault from Age of Sigmar terrain here. I just think it matches like a desert theme. I like it.
Oh yeah, the desert Egyptian-y kind of theme. It's got statues, obviously, the Sigmar one.
We just don't have those on the table.
Exactly.
Those are gone. We got like something set up over there. That's all the same terrain, except these are Azerite ruins.
These are like dungeons, right?
Yeah, there's like little weird like Tomb King dungeon things. Then we have rocks here from Greenleaf terrain as well, just like cut from foam. And they match the mat as well, so I decreed they go down. And we got the third scenario, but we're gonna go ahead and deploy the armies and get to it. Well, bam! Defense lines or offense lines or lines are set up and deployed and ready to go for this battle for the past scenario, which is the third scenario.
We are almost all on the line.
I'm like not super confident because I'm Tomb Kings, but I'm also incredibly confident because I'm Tomb Kings. No matter what, I'm gonna have a good time, even win or lose. That's my favorite thing about the Tomb Kings. That's another reason why I don't want to go up to 2,400 points, because like it's super chill, relaxed, like whatever. I don't like. There's no pressure. I've been getting like, I'll be honest, I've been getting pretty salty recently in the other war games. If I like through losing, you get new battle tomes, you still lose. You're like, ooh, maybe I'm not playing them right, or maybe I'm trying to figure something out. A little bit of pressure there, right? You want to look competent on camera. These guys, just like out the window. They're not great. They're expensive, thus the 2,400 point handicap. But at the same time, they're pretty fun to play. They're right up my alley, being a death army. And like I said, I like the no pressure aspect of it. So if I'm playing at 2,400 points and I still lose, man, that's gonna be crazy embarrassing.
That's true.
So we got our skeleton chariots. I wasn't in love with this deployment, by the way, on the far left here, but Cullen had a lot more drops, so he was able to bait out my drops. So I got chariot, Tomb Guard with the skeletons. I was going to initially put them on this flank, and then I realized, oh, he's got like 2 avenues of hitting their right flank, and I'll have no defense over here, and I don't think a chariot unit would have been strong enough to defend that. And then there's like even more avenues this way too, so I don't know. I was a little hard pressed on what to do, so I decided to defend this narrow gap over here because they're a little bit more manageable than the chariots would be. And we have the Casket of Skulls way back here. It's a direct damage spell. It doesn't need line of sight. It just needs arc, so we can hide from the cannon behind this giant rock. And then for Cullen's side, what do we have?
I did get to choose which side. So I did choose this side because I didn't want Luca to fight me here.
Right.
So I'm hoping that I'll be able to push past it.
He's gonna be able to fight me out here more.
We got Pistoliers, Cannon, Demis on this side of the rock. And then on the other side of the rock, we've got the Horde with the General and the BSB.
Right.
We've got our detachment right behind them because I wasn't sure when I put it down where they go. In retrospect, maybe they should have been up front, but I don't want to get charged even sooner. Hurricane them. The Swordsman with the Wizard, and then our Inner Circle Knights going to run up the flank.
Okay, well, that is that for deployment. So we're going to go ahead and roll off to see who goes first. I get +1 to set a roll. Ba-bam. Well, I got a 2.
Man.
Hey!
The pressure of like, I just got to equal a 2.
Just got to roll a 2 or more. I assume you want to go first.
Yeah, but I will Vanguard first, and then we will begin the game. And that's where they landed. Pretty much going straight up. I had to do a little bit of pre-measuring to see if I could just jump past the chariots, and they most likely can. So.
Yeah, zoop past over here. No charges. Vanguard units can't charge, so we're going to go right onto remaining moves.
And I guess while we're over here...
Yeah, we're already over here.
Gonna measure the back corner.
Yep.
We can get to there. So,
I have to deal with these guys because they're going to be a threat to this later on.
And as long as we're not in your front arc, I think we're gonna go like that.
Okay.
Do we want to face the other guys? Let's face the other guys for now.
Face these guys there. Alrighty. Hey, and you should be out of arc for charge, so you're pretty safe there. Good initial momentum from them. The rest of the stuff will march, I assume, so we'll show you where it ends up.
Indeed. And this is how we end. The whole side kind of shuffled up. We're getting a little bit caught up in our own units, but we're hoping we can push past that because we want to let that detachment through. Got the knights coming up this flank, but making sure these boys don't just charge them and trap them at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Same with the demis being a little hesitant because your chariots are a little spooky.
Fair. Okay, these guys over here are a big issue for me as well. I'm not too sure what my action plan going forward is, but we'll see how well the rest of Cullen's turn goes, I suppose, before I really make too many decisions. Wins time.
How fickle are the winds?
Okay, I get 6, you get 8, and we have some channels. This bad boy here only gives me dice on my magic phases. It doesn't give me dispel dice, essentially.
I have 3 channels plus a die because I have 2 priests.
Okay.
And a wizard. For nothing, of course.
All right, and I have 2 channels because I got 2 wizards. I get nada as well, so I have 6 dice to your 8.
I have 9.
So I meant 9. You get 1 from the Hurricane, I think?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start out by having the wizard. He's going to cast just wild form. We're just going to put it on our horde.
Okay.
I guess.
Plus
I guess I've literally made it so you can't charge me. So that would be done.
I cannot charge. Yeah, I'm a little too slow.
Huh. I did not think this through. Well, we are going to put it on, because I had to boost it to get it on the demis.
Oh, the range?
Yeah, is the issue. I was going to put it on them, but I forgot that I got to boost the range to 24, and then it's a 13. And I don't want to use all the dice in the world. Okay, so we're gonna big brain this.
Okay.
My Hurricanum is going to cast Storm of Sotek, not Sotek. It's Storm of Shemtek.
Shamtek, okay.
It's bound level 4.
All right.
And it's, boy, is it a 24-inch range random spell.
It's a random spell.
Hey.
Because of Curse of Anri here, I have to let this go off, I think, is the right call here. Curse of Anri here could be quite a bit more devastating.
All right. Well, it's a small scatter and a d6.
Okay. We're going to scatter this bad boy.
All right, so I can put it pretty much right in your unit
You can
there.
put it like right on that guy's head if you wanted to. You know what? That guy's head is even better.
Yeah,
Put it on that guy's
exactly.
head.
There.
May it scatter maximum away from my guys.
Woo!
All right, let's see how many hits that is. Oh, you know, let's randomize. It does a random effect, too.
Yeah, if you were flying, it would do d6 straight 4, but boy, do we have a d6 chart to roll on.
All right,
All
what do
right.
we got here?
All right.
So it's direct hit on that Tomb Guard's head.
Huh.
And it's going to be a 2.
Ice Shard Tempest. All models suffer a strength 2 hit.
Oh, boy.
In addition, all units suffer -1 to hit.
Okay, well, at least the -1 hit sucks. I really can't let Curse of Anri get off then. I mean, I might be okay for the whole round, but like, ooh. Okay, so every model hit takes a strength 2 hit. It's right on his head, so we'll count that out. Normally that would hit 21 models, but there's no model in that position there, so it's only 20 hits. We're doing on 6s. All right, Unleash Pain.
Give me 6s.
Oh, I see some.
5?
5 6s, all right, that's pretty good. So it is only strength 2. So what we have here is a 5-up save because I got light armor shields. That is going to negate 2 of them, and obviously I do not parry magic, so 3 of them are going to die. We're going to take you 3. These are unfortunately actually Tomb Guards, so I'll take skeletons off.
Now you're -1 to hit for the first turn. And I don't want to have to 6 dice this because I don't want to miscast first turn, but like I know Luca's got 6 dice, so Curse of Anri here!
A further -1 to hit.
Oh, dang.
Well, I can't do anything about that. I wouldn't even use, well, that's not a bad roll. Okay, so I essentially can't move next turn, or I'll lose, if I move, I lose 1 in 6 models, and I have 40 there. I guess moving's not the worst. I do have death magic to reincarnate them, but I don't know if I want to gamble on that too much. I kind of want to reform. I'll figure it out on my turn. Regardless, they are now -1 to hit, and whenever they move, they treat all terrain as difficult terrain. In addition to the other -1 hit for the other spell, so they're quite crippled right now. And Cullen's got to resolve a miscast.
I don't want to.
So we're going to throw 2d6. That's one above. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that's magical feedback. All right, so that is Calamitous Detonation. That is a small round template over top of the wizard's head. Which, does that hit the halberdier?
Yeah, it'll hit 1 halberdier too.
So the strength 10 hit. Can't look out, sir. This 1 halberdier is killed on a 2. Ooh,
ow.
Rip him. That guy is not going home to his mama.
I'm too slow.
He's gonna join the restless dead of the sands. And then the 2's to wound the wizard, which he'll have a 4 board save.
Which I do. And 4.
Ooh,
I do not.
He's
Okay.
got 2 remaining wounds
Lame.
on the guy there.
And then here's 7 against the swordsman,
On 2s.
all on 2s.
So 6 of them die. All right.
That's kind of a big game.
Is that enough to panic them?
There's 24 of them.
That is exactly 20. That is exactly 25% of the unit. Oh no, Kelly, don't panic. Okay, how about this? If you panic, we'll just re-rack them. But I want to see if they panic. Oh, reroll. Okay, I'm not gonna actually let them panic, but I'd be late.
It's good. It's good.
Late.
It's
No,
good.
you got this. You got this. You
It's
got
good.
this. Oh, they hold. Okay.
It's
They
good.
hold.
It's good. It's good.
I hate. Okay. I love things like that can happen, but I don't like it to ruin the game right away. Not ruin the game, but hypothetically, if Cullen's horde panics and runs off the, say I had a Screaming Skull catapult, and for some reason his horde was near the edge of his table on the first turn, doing battling, pew, Screaming Skull, they panic because the Screaming Skull is run off the table. It's like an auto win. I don't like that. I don't want
Right.
that.
No. And I mean, obviously, for turn 1 is one thing, but we're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
everything's good. You know what? BSB, that's why you bring it.
We're still good.
They hurt though. They you know, as much as Cullen got hit by that, -2 to hit, and I can't really move. So, I mean, I can move. Anyways, we got shooting now. We got Outriders, and are they Pistoliers or Outriders?
They're Pistoliers.
Pistoliers, and then we have a Canonin as well. So, which one do you want to resolve first?
We will start. Let's start with the, because they're going to be firing at the same unit, so we're going to start with Pistoliers.
Oh, okay. We're definitely going to cannon first. We're going to go probably that corner. I assume.
Can I technically hit 2? No, because I got to shoot past this rock, so I got to hit.
Right. You know,
so I got to hit
over
that
there.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 from the back of that boy.
Now, Cullen is infamous for rolling that.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
I was thinking about this last night. Okay, guys, I was sitting in bed.
thinking about how much Cullen misfired.
I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, you know, we're getting mighty close. We're getting super dangerous close to that borderline of insanity here at this point now, guys.
Man, like, why?
But I get it, Cullen. I get it. You probably think when you add the cannon, 2 things. It's Empire. They like their artillery. And surely it can't happen again.
That's literally it. It's to the point of statistics have just lied to me in every...
My homie, my guy, my dude, this is probably the definition of insanity, trying something over and over and over again, yet the result is always the same. But I get it, because it's random, it's dice, I don't know. I'm sorry.
They're 120 points, so like it's not the biggest investment, but like, boy, don't roll a 1.
I'm sorry, Cullen.
Are you
I
serious?
concede. I concede. I concede.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Why did you get off the boat? You should have just stayed on the boat.
Guys, I swear this is natural. This happens all the time to him.
We're just gonna put this dice away now. You don't use it, right?
Nope.
Go in the trash. Military, but
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's just the comedic value, or like the situation we find ourselves in with the misfire die and Cullen.
and like seriously, guys, like I promise this. We do not like roll.
We don't edit it. We don't
Like-
edit it, or like I don't make like 30 clips and roll a misfire.
Because like seriously, then I would never be able to roll one if we actually tried.
Right.
And then I would use up all of it, and then when we go back to filming it, then it would happen again. So, like it's just my life, guys.
It's not like we tell Cullen, oh, you got to bring a cannon, then we're going to delete footage until you get a misfire. Like, it doesn't happen. Oh, I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever. We got these guys firing. Do they suffer any of the fast cavalry, so they ignore the moving and firing, but do they suffer the multiple shots?
I do have multiple shots, yeah, on my pistols. Correct.
Ah.
Okay, so we got 10 shots with the
The whole unit.
brace of pistols, but
So no repeater pistols. Okay.
yeah, that guy couldn't afford it.
Okay.
So just multiple shot penalty.
What do you normally hit on? 4s?
Yeah, they're only Oh, does he have the extra ballistic skill?
Oh, he might actually.
So normally, because I usually bring the multiple shots.
I get it, yeah. So I don't know, we're having like a brain fart here. They're all multiple shots with brace of pistols. They all have 2 pistols each, so it's -1 to hit with multiple shots. They're fast cavalry, so they ignore. Well, they can march and fire as fast cavalry, but they have quick to fire on pistols, so they ignore the movement penalty for moving and firing, and they're not long range. But Colin's under the impression that the sergeant.
For my whole life, whenever my sergeant has a brace of repeater pistols, because he does have 1 better ballistic skill, because he is an outrider. So I always did. Because I always thought that he suffered an additional penalty.
And so you could roll them all at the same time.
So I could roll them all. So maybe I've been doing it all wrong. So please let me know.
I don't know, are we missing a modifier here? Because I don't see how we're missing a modifier. They're -1 to hit for brace of pistols. They all have a brace of pistols. That's -1 to hit. And they suffer no other penalties right here. But he's got 1 more BS, so he should be rolled separately.
Yeah, so I think I've been doing it wrong my whole life, unless someone can tell me down below, because we're just going to roll it as he's got BS4 and the rest of them are. So he's going to hit on 3s, they're going to hit on 4s?
He would hit on 4s, they would hit on 5s.
Yes,
of the
sorry.
Yeah, so 4s for him. It doesn't matter, so he hits on the 5 anyways. And we have 3 hits in total. He's
okay.
Strength 4, and wounded me on 4s.
Yeah, armor piercing, obviously.
I have no save against it, yeah, so that's 1 wound. Put the musician down and 2 wounds left. That's it for shooting. That's it for the turn. There's no charges, no fighting. There's no fighting results.
Did a wound and 3 dead tomb guard. Gotcha.
You got, yeah, and you killed.
Oh, by the way, I killed my own cannon, so.
Yes,
you still win!
I'm feeling okay. I mean, the double -1 to hit's a little iffy, and I was debating on a reform, so we'll see how this all goes as we go into Tomb King's turn 1. Well, let me tell you right away, I have no charges to declare. We're going to go into regular movement, and I would like to attempt to swift reform on those chariots there. Leadership 7, I can't get my Tomb King over there to help them out. Ooh, they whiff it, so they just reform. That's not ideal, so that means they can't shoot their bows.
Face my bum.
Something like that. Ooh. I need to get some shots on them. I need to do something about them. They're going to attempt a swift reform. They are near the Tomb King. Dang. Oof.
The undead no BSB is getting you.
I don't think the BSB even lets me reroll.
Oh, really?
I don't think. Maybe it does. I think actually, maybe it does that in addition to the crumbling negation. So they're going to reform as well. I'm going to end up there. This is bad. I was kind of hoping to light them up with some arrows of the SF, but that's going to fail horribly. So we'll have to do other things instead. Sorry guys, there's a double 6 and a 6 and 5. It was rough. Going to swift reform this unit over here. Aha! Those skeletons get to swift reform. Excellent. So we reformed, faced this direction, put the 3 guys on that side, and backed them up a little bit instead. Now the big question is, do I swift reform these guys? Interesting. I lose 1 in 6 of them. There's 40 of them, so I'm going to lose about 6 to 7 of them.
You can heal, right?
I wonder if regeneration helps against that. But I can heal. But how much can I heal? It depends on how low I'm at. I think I'm just gonna. I wanted to throw spells at them, but I guess you know what? I'll look at the range. You know what? I'm just gonna hang out checking some ranges. Even if I reform the wizard on that side, he's still not really in range of the cavalry for the spell I want to cast. I don't want to blow all my dice on the bigger version of the cast there. So I think I'm just gonna stand right there. Curse banner here wear off. They've been stifled successfully, and we're gonna go right on to magic, I suppose. So we're gonna go ahead and roll those winds of magic up. I'm gonna get a 4 and a 2, so I get 6, and Colin's gonna get 4 so far. I'll let you do your channels.
Priests help!
Not yet, close though, 3, 2, 3, 5s. I get no channels, but I do get D3 extra dice from the Casket of Souls.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
This thing's only ever really given me 1. It hasn't yet to even give me 2.
Bro, I have 3 channels. I can't even channel.
I know. You should get 1 every second time you try. So like pretty much every battle round you should get 1 from it. I just remembered I have regeneration on this unit. I would have had a regeneration against that magical attack. I'm just gonna. Okay, actually, I technically get 1 guy back. So instead of 3 die, 2 die.
Sure.
It's from the Hierophant being in the unit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, folks, I forgot about that. I was trying to remember. I'm like, I can give them a 5 aboard save, but they have regeneration. I'm like, oh yeah, they have regeneration. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot of dice, and I don't have a whole lot of reason to use dice right now. I can't. Ooh, I do have. Oh, jeez. I want to heal them a little bit. It's only 1 wound, but then I'm gonna 1 die protection on my own unit on a 5-up. Oh, I got it on a 9 exactly.
Sure.
All right, so they have a 5 aboard save, and then they get to heal D3 plus some warriors.
Plus 1, isn't it?
It might be plus 1, so I get my 2 dudes back, so they're back up to full strength. Hey.
Yeah, it is D3 plus 1.
So we got Tomb Guard looking good again. We have 6 dice left, which will obviously just be this thing. We're going to go ahead and try and cast Soul's Light from the casket. And we don't miscast, but we get an okay roll. We have a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 in total showing.
Oh, gross.
Show a 16.
That's big numbies.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm only 2 off.
It's close. So we do get the spell off. I just have to figure out where I want it to go. The best target would be the Demigryph Knights, but it's not going to chain to anyone else. And their leadership 9 because they are within 12 of your general as well. It's a direct damage. It just requires forward arc, not line of sight. So that's why it's relatively safe back here. Ah, man, it's either I go for the Inner Circle Knights or the Demigryph Knights. They have 1 more leadership, so they're going to be a little more resistant to it. I would love to kill one and make a panic, force a panic, but they are only 1 wound each. So each one that goes over, I get a little bit of value out of it. I don't want to go for the guys in the middle. They're whatever. You know what? I actually am going to go for them because there's a chance it could chain to them, and then it could cause a chain reaction.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that is in forward arc over there because of the vastness of it. So we roll 3d6, and for every point over the leadership of 8, they suffer a wound with no armor saves allowed.
Triple ones?
Ooh, so I got the 12, dang. I would have been able to kill a Demigryph Knight. Well, it does kill 4 of them off, though.
Wow, I can't do anything about that.
Unless they have a ward save.
No.
Against magic or anything
Wow,
like that.
that's
That's the thing with the casket, right? The casket of souls is really good, but the rest suck. So we do 4 of their faces melt, and then on a 3 or more, it changes to the swordsman unit. It does not. Okay, it stifles there. It could have right through the lines, right? Up to the archers. That should be it for my magic phase. Oh, panic though. Yeah.
Yep.
And they are holding. Good. I have no shooting because they reformed. They did not swift reform. If they were able to swift reform, they could have shot some bow and arrows at them. But that should be the end of my turn. We're going to go on to the second battle round now. Charge to declare.
I think, well, I'm going to charge the demis into these.
Okay.
And then
I hold on undead. I have no choice. That's an 11-inch charge for people who are curious. A little iffy. It's a swift stride, so he could make it.
And then I think the knights there are going to charge into the skeletons. I got to measure it to be sure, but I'm most likely going to make this charge just because of how scary that 1 hit was. I can't really just stand around and hit 17 here, or maybe it's a little closer here. Yeah,
which means it's a 10-inch charge. So I did back up to make it a little bit more difficult in an attempt, to make it a little bit more difficult.
Okay, well, let's start here.
Okay.
I forget what I need, and I'm just going to scream.
Oh. I need an 11. 6? Also, with the 4, sorry, it was you needed a 5 and a 6. So they go forward 4 inches.
Yep.
So that's where they end up over there. These ones need a 10-inch charge to make it into my skeleton.
And we reroll 1s.
Yes, with the banner. That is 7. Sorry, buddy. That sucks. 4. They come forward a wee bit.
Dang.
Okay, well, I get to weather the heavy cavalry charge for a little bit.
We'll just wheel.
Swing a little bit. And then remaining moves.
These guys are march blocks, so let's roll it up. Hey.
Are they 8? They should be.
Probably not.
Oh, no. So they're unable to march.
Well, that's bad news bears. Well, all right, going this way.
Yeah, we looked over here, and it's not great, right? Hitting on 5s, wounding it on 6s, and you have to get through a few wounds to really kill it off. And then you're still gonna get that chair is still gonna be able to charge it, and it'll probably end up fleeing, like off the table. So.
And
this way at least stops some chariots from doing weird things.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm out of your front arc there.
That's an iffy one.
I know, right? Like that's skirting a line. I don't know if it's the line I need to be.
Heck yeah, look at that.
That's real dumb.
You made it. You were able to get out of their arc. Not these guys, though, but those guys for sure. So moving up the halberdiers a little bit, just to make it an 11-inch charge for the Tomb Guard if I so choose to go for it.
I think I'm gonna move up 1 because you know what? I also move 4.
So it'll make it a.
So we're gonna put. Charge. Yeah, we're gonna be at 13 on your tray.
Okay.
Is the idea here?
Interesting. We found a new home for them, so we repositioned where they were, wheeled a little bit more, moved the archers too, and it's a 9-inch charge now from the Tomb Guard. Imagine a day where there was no pre-measuring. Someone had left a comment on the previous Tomb King videos about all the pre-measuring. It's a shame. It is a shame. I miss the no pre-measuring, but it can be kind of frustrating too at the same time.
Yeah, dude, it's very like, oh no, and it just gives the people who have a really good eye for it that unfair advantage. If you're both have the same skill level, then that's
the idea that it rewards more experienced players, more experienced generals, right? And that people like that. People like that. At the same time, it's a little crushing for newer players, right? It takes the right kind of person to be okay with that. And like typically, we all here are okay with that. So we're gonna go over there, stay away from the terrain, try and get into a position to defend his flank, and then hurricane him. Hey, what up? Magic time.
Help me.
We got 7. Okay, it's a pretty average roll. I got 4 dice. You have 7, and you have your 3 channels. Okay,
Hey,
there you
got
go.
one.
You're at 8, 9 actually because of hurricane him, and I also get I got 5. Ooh.
Okay, first spell. We're gonna try to put wild form on our halberdiers.
All right. Well, that's a dang good roll.
Woo!
That's an 18, and you have 6 dice left.
I do.
Well, homie, you can have it.
Hey, +1 strength
That's a pretty
and
good roll.
toughness.
You still have 6 remaining dice.
All right, wizard. Don't miscast this time.
Don't miscast this time.
6 dice curse Anner here.
Ah, that's not a miscast. That's a kind of
That's a-
a pretty bad roll. It's 12, 13, 15.
I mean, I only needed 10.
So I gotta show 15 on these dice. I do.
You should be able to, because
That's-
that's real bad.
All right. So no curse, but we have a wild form on them. I want to go for that 9-inch charge so bad. So bad. I don't know if it's the right call, though. So we have some shooting to do now.
Okay.
Outriders firing into them. Yep.
So the Outrider himself.
The big guy hits on 4, and then the rest on 5.
5s.
Ooh, there might be range penalties on this one.
Oh, that's true.
Over 6. Yeah, so only 1 hit, which wounds on A4, and no save. That is a bet on the musician over here. And we have Bowman.
Heck.
Let loose! Darken the skies with your arrows, you 5 lads.
Going for those chariots.
Okay, fair, yep. All right, we're gonna shoot 5 bows. These guys, there should be no cover. Should be pretty open for all 5 of them. -2 to hit because of moving and long range.
Give me them 6s.
Hey, we got a hit and a 5 to wound. It's just a bow.
Dang.
Okay. All right, that's the second turn there. Nice and finished. We're gonna go on to my turn too, where I am confuzzled. Man, those Demigryph Knights really messing up my vibes here. 9-inch charge. I kind of want to like do all my get a good magic phase and get the charge in. But it's a 9-inch charge. I'm not in love with that like at all. So what I think I am gonna do is declare a charge with these chariots into the Outriders there. Would you like to flee or hold?
Oh boy, we're fleeing.
Okay, they're gonna declare a flee.
And I looked at it and I realized where I was gonna flee through center to center. And if I roll high enough, I literally land like somewhere here and destroy all my charges possibilities. So we're just gonna
Hold.
sacrifice
Right.
the guys.
Okay, so they're gonna hold against the chariots. That's okay. Believe me, folks, every morsel of my body wants to get this charge off, but I'm not gonna, because then I fail my charge forward. I probably get flanked by them. They're gonna maybe be able to flank me too or something dumb. So I'm just gonna hold and wait for better positions. And I got wild form on them too, so that's another reason to hold for now. I don't have Anri here on me, but maybe next time I won't either. I hope so. We'll see. So that's the only charge. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that up. I don't believe I could possibly fail. So we go 18 inches. So we're just going to, if I could do this,
Murder me with impact hits.
bang right there. What is up, homies? Join us. And with that charge, that is it. We are going to swift reform these guys here. Please. Thank you.
They learned. They learned.
They learned. They did better. Good job, buddies. They're going to end up like that. We are going to back up the Tomb Kings a couple of inches.
All 2 of them?
All 2 of them. Where's my tape measure? You, Colin. I don't know. I had an issue there. I might have to technically move that unit first. No, that's about
Yeah,
it.
you're good. The trays are...
Yeah. They're going to swift reform, though, which they will do. They got a 4. We're going to back it up over there. We're going to be a little more reserved. I think I have to play the Tomb Kings a little smarter than I have been recently. Typically, I play vampire counts, and they are a rather good army. So I can just play mindlessly with them, and typically it works out. And it's just like, there's like almost no thought process needed. Now, in some cases, there are against a little bit tougher armies or tougher builds. But the Tomb Kings, that same style does not apply. That should be it for movement. I don't have a whole lot going on here, so we're gonna go right on to the Winds of Magic. Winds, be kind. I have 2 channels, which don't help. You have 3, which do help. There you go. So you're at 6, I'm at 9, and I get D3 more. Haha! I'm at 12. Wait, I'm at 11. That's math. Now, Colin's gonna let me fix one thing. I did mean to try swift reform them before backing up. I want the wizard on this side. Okay, we're good. All that changes the Tomb King and the the Hierophant's position.
You're just gonna flip him?
Yeah, I wanted him on this side to cast magic.
Does the bubble matter at all if he's over here? Like, do you want him more in the middle?
Oh, no, he's cool on that side.
Okay.
We'll just have the Necrotech. The Necrotech's probably going to stay away from that as well. We don't need him getting hit by miscast explosion. We'll put him, yeah, he's okay over here. There we go. And then we back up a little bit. We're going to try and throw out an incantation of vengeance against your unit there. That's my version of Anima here. It's mine, but it's D3 to your movement. And instead of -1 hit, but there's still difficult terrain that they have to deal with.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna throw 3 dice at it, just to try and, I guess, bait dice out. We get it with that is a 9. That's a 13. So you got to show on your level 4 a 10 to stop it. Right? No, sorry, you have to show a 9 as well. What am I talking about? Cullen's gonna let me have it. So their movement is going to be augmented by 3. Yeah. So their movement 2. They're moving 5 base, right?
Moving 4, dude.
They're slow as me.
Yeah, man. I'm a person.
Okay, so they move 1 inch. They move.
You are just me sans flesh.
they move 1 inch. Okay, so they're slowed down right now. We are going to throw a couple of dice. How many? You have 6 dice as well, eh? Mm-hmm. We're feeling pretty confident with their safety now, so we're gonna put Cursed Blades on them, giving them the killing blow rule in case they get charged by heavy cavalry. It's a 7 to cast. I'm gonna throw 2 dice at it. I get it with a 9. Which is obviously a 13. So you gotta show a 9 to stop. And then I have 6 dice left in my pool. All right, they're gonna have killing blow on them.
Yeah, because again, that's a
better than the casket, right?
Right, like your casket will do damage, where this you still have to go through a couple loops.
Guess what time it is?
Oh, I know.
And we get a pretty bad roll too. So 6, 8, plus 9. Oh, you stop it. Without it, just those 4 dice alone stop it. Okay, no casket. But we have a couple buffs off here. They're slowed down and they have killing blow. That's it for my movement. We're gonna go on to shooting, which is just this unit here. And they're gonna shoot bows. Probably, well, they can shoot at anyone because they have the arrows. They don't care, right?
Fair.
So they have 6 shots.
You want to fire the Demigryph Knights, right?
No. Let's go with shoot. I have no idea what to shoot at.
Look at these beautiful looking archers.
I know. I just like, they're even a threat, really. Like, what are they? I think I'll just shoot at the halberdiers, and they just kind of whittle their numbers down a little bit. We hit on 5s. We got a hit. Wound on a 4. We wound with an arrow.
I got light armor.
That doesn't protect a guy, I guess.
No.
He takes an arrow to the knee.
A ghostly arrow!
He used to be an adventurer. Cullen wanted to know what flavor of arrow he's getting hit by. I don't know if it's pronounced asp or asif or asaf. It's A-S-A-P-H. I'm not good on pronunciations. But they are like magically imbued arrows that seek out their target, always hitting on 5s no matter what the modifiers are. That is their rule. I mean, now hitting on 5s is obviously not a great thing, but it's kind of cool when you got to get a character that's off on his own behind a unit or something. It's all.
Oh yeah. No, and if you spam them, they can be.
They can be annoying. You're right. Yeah, like a little bricks of 10 guys just shooting like 20 shots, always hitting on 5s. It can be kind of useful. That's it for shooting, so we're right on the close combat. This is a slow game this is very slow. Usually on turn 2 I've lost the game already because I've just like engaged in combat everywhere. So we have 3d6 impact hits on these Outriders.
Oh my!
It's okay, it's only 16 impact hits, you'll be fine. Okay, so these are your T3. Yeah, wounding on 3s. With a mind, they're not dead, you have a 6-up save against this, because you do have light armor mounted.
Bro, how many?
That's 5, 9.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna roll 5.
Okay, they're dead. I got them. I am going to probably just reform. Reform like that so the Demigryphs have the front there. So if they do hit them, hopefully they don't wipe them out. They're going to reform on their turn, but then these guys will be able to countercharge into that and maybe do some damage and hopefully tie them up. It's not the best position for them, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do there. So we are going to end our turn there because that's pretty much it.
Oh boy.
Things are dying, just very slowly and unimportantly.
Bro, what of yours is dying? My things are dying.
I guess I've lost nothing so far. But let me tell you how these guys crumble fast. Right, well, where we got charges?
These guys into these guys.
Charging, oh, I didn't even consider that. That works too, okay.
I'm just gonna go through and ignore them, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, that's ick.
I'm undead. We are gonna have a cavalry charge over here.
We're gonna try to do this again.
Holding. Any other charge? I guess there are no other legal charge because these guys only move 1. They can't legally charge.
Man,
right
like I was literally like, I'll let you get that spell off because if I can't make the charge, I'm gonna just walk as fast as I can at you.
Right.
I can walk 2. I can walk 2. 2. It's garbage. All right. 14-inch charge.
So you need to show 7.
Re-rolling ones.
That's an 8. You're in.
Woo! Clip clop.
Ending right there. And then these Demigryph Knights. I can't remember what they needed.
No.
That's right. We didn't actually even measure. We just declared a charge.
Man, if I fail this, I'll be real depressed.
Is it over 14?
It is just 14.
They need an 8.
Well, maybe this was the bad call.
Oh, you probably make an 8. Yeah, you got an 11. Jeez, hey, welcome.
Zoom!
Hey.
Ah!
I wonder. That should be it for moving. So, what do we have for...
I just got to debate what's better to just wheel 2 inches here. Okay, well, is it to wheel 2 inches here? Or like reform or like move up 1 and then wheel? Because I gotta fit this unit in and I could always reform, but I'd rather they just move
I guess
faster.
they could reform super thin and
Well,
just like squeak through that
Well,
gap.
they're 6 wide. So
Oh,
I
okay.
can go back to being 5 wide.
That's true.
But I just gotta figure out, yeah, like what is it better to move up an inch or is it better to wheel 2?
All right, so we figured out with their whole 1-inch move characteristic, they march 2.
Sick.
So they march forward 1 and wheeled 1, and they'll have to take a dangerous train check.
Heck yeah.
We'll do the BSB first, I guess. The Desert Sands consume a wound. He's not dead, he just takes a wound. Does he have a word save?
No. He's all armor, so no.
All right,
Dang. And general?
he's okay. No more characters in there, right?
No, it's just those 2.
Just a bunch of halberds. Okay. How many poor souls does the desert claim?
Well, the unit had 38 and 2 have died, so we're at 36. So this is 18. I'm gonna roll it twice.
Every one is a dead dude. Why'd you roll that one separate?
It fell out.
It just fell. Oh no, Gullen!
There's 4.
Okay, that's 4. There should be about 6, so just roll a couple here and...
6.
Okay, look. All right, 6 do die from the incantation.
Oh, but at least I think our guys can fit now. So that's
Yes, those guys will be able to march through that gap. We've already figured all that out.
and then I'm just gonna put 2 guys back.
Sounds good. There we go.
Boom.
1 wound on that BSB. Feeling good about that. Spell, sure, got some kills out of it. Not bad. And, you know, obviously slowed them down to a crawl. That's wild. A really good roll. Super lucky. Go Tomb Kings. You know what? Only 1 guy died earlier. There's 1 more die. There should be 1 more guy in the unit that could potentially die here. He does not. So you're back up to that 1 extra. Because I'm pretty sure I only killed 1 with an arrow from the chariots.
Yeah. For some reason I thought, but you'd killed off a swordsman is what it was.
Right. Group of swordsmen marching through.
Hey, relevant. And then,
Chariot supporting from the back.
oh, you know what I forgot to do before that?
Ooh, what'd you forget?
The wizard was supposed to walk over to his archer friends.
There we go. We meant to move the archers first, put the beast wizard with them, and then march the swordsman forward.
Yeah, so I could safely charge them next turn and not have the wizard
his
get
2
killed,
wounds, yeah.
or be over here with the archers and get charged by chariots. That's the goals.
This is the hope.
But hey,
Oh, it's magic time. Well, I guess we move the chariot first, then magic time.
we'll just put it like right here.
Alrighty.
We're gonna put it far enough away that if we small blast, we don't get killed.
Winds of magic.
Ah,
4. That means I only get 2 though.
I need good dice,
Channels?
please.
I get no channels.
Come on, wizards. Come on,
You
wizards.
get 6. I get 2. That's not great for me.
I get 7, boy.
Well, you get 7 because of the hurricane. That's right. All right. All right. What are you doing first? Is just Curse of Anima here right away, or are you gonna? I only got 2 dice, so
You only have 2?
I'm gonna double 6 you super hard on that Curse of Anima here, my man. I swear, I'm gonna get you. Watch. Here's a test one. That's just practice one. That one doesn't count. Here's the next one. Oh, that's close.
2 dice. Wissen's wild form
Ooh. Okay.
onto these boys.
Alrighty. Roll her up then.
Well.
Oh.
Well. Okay. No. We're gonna 5 dice Curse of Anima here first.
Okay.
Because if I lose concentration on this,
Could be sad. I get it.
yeah.
All right. Or miss.
Ah!
Okay, well, I can't do anything about that. Here's a test roll, though. Ah, so close. Not even. Okay, well, they have Curse of Anima here on them, and you're miscasting. So what do we got? 2d6. A 7. I don't even... Are you even technically in base contact with anyone in a skirmishing unit?
No.
I think you're okay. D6 dice lost from the pool, though, I believe.
I think they're all, yeah.
And
We'll
okay.
double check, but
All right, yeah, D6 dice are indeed lost from the pool, so that's going to bring us to shooting.
I will skip it. 'Cause
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna fire with hard cover, and I don't even think it's gonna be hit on 7s.
Which fight do you want to do
I guess
first?
it'd be hit on like 8s, right? Right?
Well, the one guy doesn't look like he's that super hard cover. Yeah, you can pop some shots off over here.
What, hard cover is
They moved.
-2?
-2 for hard cover. They moved, and they're long range. So -4 for 4 of them and -2 for one of them. So they hit, what was BS? 8. What were they hit on 4s normally? They hit on 4s normally, right? So they hit on 8s, and then the one guy hits on 6s.
Yeah, the one guy on 6s.
Nope. And then the other guy's on 8s. We need 6s. Nope, not even close. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so which one, homie?
Let's do that one.
Bam. All right, fear check. Oh, you cause fear. You're a
I
monster.
cause terror. No, I think I just cause fear.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm spooky.
Well, you definitely get to go first.
We got 9 attacks from the birds.
Hitting on 3s.
Woo.
Oh, birds go first. Strength is 5 on them?
Yeah.
3 to wound. That does 3 damage so far. I'm just going to keep track here. And then we have the riders.
We got 4 from the actual knights themselves, because the champion is in there, and their weapon skill 4, and then their strength 6. So 2s?
So that's 5. That's 5 dead. So that's going to be you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, and the champion remains. 5 attacks from the charioteer champions unit there. We hit on 4s, and these are strength 3. So naturally 2 wounds, but no armor modifiers here.
Need a 1 fail.
I do 1 damage.
Man, if you don't crumble by 1 wound.
We'll see. You charged. You did 5 damage to me. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no banners for me.
I did 1 damage, so I overcrumbled by 2. So, die. So you can choose to overrun or reform. I'll let you think about it. This guy takes a wound, by the way, from the spear. What we're debating here, no idea what the right move is, because obviously I like to just throw dice. When it comes to fantasy, there's so much to comprehend. Like, moves in the first turn could have lost us the game, essentially. So don't like to think too deeply on it. But these guys are currently being flanked by both these units on their current position. That's kind of how I wanted to, like, I didn't think you were going to charge them too much, but I tried to keep them in a safe spot so that when they did land there, I could flank them with either one of these. This one I was iffy about, I wasn't too sure, but that one I was more confident with. But if I do clamp them, I have to wipe them out. If I can wipe them out or make them flee, I can just reform. I can reform, test, restrain, reform, and then be in the same position I am now, but with them out of here. But if I don't do that, then their flank is out hanging to them. That's bad if they hold. Or Cullen could just overrun and not have to worry about it. Or he could reform facing that way, dealing with the same situation, but if they charge that direction and fail, or don't wipe them out, then they charge my rear. So I don't know what the right answer is. He either overruns or reforms facing that way.
I think I'm not going to overrun, because they will not do anything next turn.
Right.
So I at least need to have them do something next turn, and just hope that thing isn't die.
Okay, fair. So they're going to reform, I assume, facing towards your halberdiers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided to reform, getting them out of the arc. So only they could flank. That's smart. That works. The other thing, too, like the overrun, they wouldn't be in the game till turn 5-6, but at least they're in the game turn 5-6. I don't know what the right call here is, because now they could charge over there and just mulch them up with impact hits, or attempt to mulch them up with impact hits. This charge is obviously not a guarantee. They only move 4. They have the curse on them, so they're going to take some hits when they charge. Hopefully I can just heal it up, though. I don't know. I have, in situations like this, no idea what the right call is. I think both avenues are the right call, but one is more right.
Yeah, we'll just find out in a couple turns.
Okay, so that's where they're going to end up.
Combat over there.
We combat over here, and also one more topic on this one. Do I charge the flank to try and tie them up with the chariots? Is that a good idea?
That is the question I'm giving to you.
See,
by doing this.
They're a 1-up save, right?
Yeah.
So they still have a 2-up save against the impact hits. I don't want to do that. That sounds awful. So we're gonna do this fight. Fear?
It would only be 2d6 impact attacks because you wouldn't be able to get all 3.
I don't think I'd be able to get all 3 as well. So are they immune to psychology? No? All right. Fear check then, my man. Oh, BSB's right there though. Probably within 12. Ah, nice.
We're good.
Definitely within 12. That's why I bring the BSB. Well, you definitely need to go first. My wizard, level 2, is right there. If you want to attack them. If not, it's up to you. He has no defensive traits, maybe T4. So we're gonna have the priest at a higher initiative go sort of striking. He's gonna attack my lich priest, who now in hindsight realized I should have probably popped him out of the unit last turn, and then just had the skeletons take the charge. But it's okay. I'll learn from my mistakes in the future. He's weapon skill 3. You should be hitting him on 2s.
I'm 4 + 1, so yeah.
With the sword of striking. 2 hits and strength is 4?
Yeah, he's just strength 4 though.
3 to wound. Ooh, he's got 1 wound left. He's only got 2 wounds with toughness 3. No armor, no. He's only got the power stone as a magical.
Right. Okay, because I now have to declare everything else at initiative 3, I'm gonna put both the musician's attack and the 2 horse attacks into him, because Like, I've started to hurt him, so now I just gotta kill him. And if I whiff, I'm gonna be sad, because, I mean, he does have a decent spell on him, plus an extra channel die on him, so we're just trying to nullify Luca's next magic phase as much as we can. So that's what we're gonna do, and then everything else in the unit, of course.
Of course. Yeah, initiative 3 is faster than my initiative 2 in that unit, so all your attacks get to go now.
So let's go him into him.
I assume web skill 4?
Yeah, because they're inner circle.
3 to hit. That's a hit. 2 to kill. Yeah, I got it.
I wasted 2 horses, but they're horses. I don't mind.
Let me get the Lich Priest if I can get him out of there. There we go. 5 regular lance attacks now. And the rest of them hitting on 3s.
Hatred.
Ooh, yes, with the priest is there, that's right.
Maybe I shouldn't. I probably should have only put his attack in there, but hey!
Nice. All right, and these should be wounding on 2s. It goes through my armor, so that's 3 of them. Do they reroll 1s on the wound, or is that only movement stuff?
That's movement stuff.
Okay, so I have a parry save. I parry 1, so 2 skeletons die.
And then we've got 3 horse kicks.
Yes.
Kick you.
Oof. Okay, they're mad.
Kick you.
2 more wounds.
Stompy. Stompy, stompy, stomp.
No armor saves, and parry horse hooves. Nope, dude, 2 more die.
Stompy, stompy, stomp.
I stabbed myself under bronze weapon. No.
The magnetized tray is getting you.
All right, so you have killed 6 wounds worth of guys. I'm going to swing back with my 11 attacks. I am going to put these 2 into the priest and then the other 9 into the unit because they have killing blow. So we're hitting the priest. Wait, no, that's too many attacks. 2 attacks into the priest. We don't hit him.
Yay, he lives.
9 attacks into the unit. And 4s. All right. Now with killing blow, it does work on cavalry. Every 6 to wound is no armor saves allowed. Oh, you're fine. 4 wounds though. Sorry, they're only strength 4, not T4. So 4 wounds, 2 up saves. Oh, you're fine. You survive it. Very nice. That should be it. So you charged with a banner, and you murdered 6 buddies of mine. It's not great. I did 0 damage back. I have 3 ranks and a banner, so I crumble by 4.
This is the undead problem.
Yeah, this is the...
I don't know if I have enough attacks to do it yet.
3 and... Come on, buddy. You can do it. There you go. Magnetized tree. Rough stuff. And that's all she wrote for Cullen's turn. We're going to go on to my turn 3 now. Well, we know what must be done. Declare charge with these guys into halberdiers.
Yaw.
Holding.
Chaw.
Tomb Guard. Declaring charge. Halberdiers. Holding.
Come at me, bruh.
That's it for charges. That's all I got. I don't know what I need. We're going to go measure it and roll them up. They are both 7-inch charges. Start with these guys. Oh, they make it. I have to obviously roll for Chris Vanner here on them when that comes up. They are -1 to hit as well. And then these guys need to show 7 as well. Now, the problem with this unit, they make it as well. They get a 9. Is that I have to maximize them in, so I do have to take up a lot of the room. Yeah, go ahead and throw them in first.
Because you're going to go here with these bad boys.
Yeah, the third guy will just be touching the corner, and then the rest of these guys will make it in. Actually, it's not bad, because it does push. When you think about it, it pushes my Hierophant out of threat range. He actually can't get attacked. Maybe I'm just a secret genius.
Yeah, bro, not cool.
I mean, it pushes him out of the threat range for now. He's just going to get charged by swordsman later. But he's got a 4-point save. So we have a whole hot mess going on here, obviously. We had to turn the chariot around because of issues with the horses. And that's it. I have no more remaining moves. I just have this guy who is 2 moves left on him. It's magic time. Winds of magic, gifting me a glorious 5.
Dude, what about all the curse saves?
Oh, I should probably roll for that. I'll keep the 5, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'll throw that over there, and then I'm going to roll for my Hierophant. He's okay. We'll go Tomb King. He's okay. And then the Necrotech. He's okay. And then I have 40 guys in there, so I'll do 20 twice. Or I'll do 10. I'm going to have 10 dice around me. Here, bear with me as I roll 10 dice 4 times. That's 2 fails. 3, 4 fails.
Is that in total? Are you counting up?
That's total so far, yeah. No fails. And the last one. 5. Of those 5, though, I do have regeneration.
Okay.
For the Hierophant in there. Nothing. Okay, they're all dead. So we are a little weakened by that, but it's a good spell. It should do something like that. On to magic, I have the 5 dice. I'm going to roll my 1 channel now. Gives me no dice, and I get D3 from the casket. 1. Okay, well, I'm at 6 dice. 3 channels. Ooh, that brings up to 5 dice. I think we're going to start off by casting... I don't know if... so this wizard knows the better killing blow, right? Not righteous smiting, but cursed blades. He also knows protection, so ward save, as well as the hex for -T3 movement and difficult ground. I don't think I need that last one too much. I have the casket to cast. I have the bound spell on the banner as well to consider.
And the casket can't hit into combat, so it'll just really have the demis as the target.
Exactly. Okay. I think I'm going to 3 dice. So I have 4 dice. I'm gonna 4 dice the ward save on my unit. I'm gonna throw that. Do I do everything within 12? That's only gonna affect the other guys over there. No, I'm not too concerned about the chariot unit. They can die. They're here for they're here for impact hits. So we're gonna 4 dice it just on the Tomb Guard unit. So we get it with a pretty good roll.
Yeah,
so
you can have it. You already got parry, so.
Yeah, so they have the war. They have regeneration as well. So they have a 5-up board now, but they get to heal D3 + 1 warriors. So we get 2 guys back. Oof, I wish I had more dice. I have the incantation scroll here, and I could make this a 6-die cast for the better killing blow on the unit, but I don't know if that's like crazy valuable right now. I could really get those characters pretty bad with it, though. Oh, it's only the BSB. I could get the BSB pretty bad with it, but he's only got 1 wound
He only
left.
has 1 wound anyway,
Yeah.
right?
So I think... I wonder if I just hold on to it for now, and I just throw a couple dice at a bounce spell, but you have 4 dice to stop it. You know what? That killing blow... Jeez, it is wild. I actually don't know if it's better on turn 4 to hold for the scroll or not. I hope the swordsman can't kill that Hierophant off. I hope not, but they might be able to.
Your weapon skill 4 if it matters, but I think you are too. Or I don't know what he is.
Or swordsman weapon skill 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just a wizard. He's a lowly guy. I think I want to put the curse blades backwards to help them out and bolster their units. But I only have 2 dice on this, and they have a level 4 still. Is it worth blowing the scroll on this, and they only have so few attacks? But instant death could just take them out and just open up this area for me over here. Do I do the scroll now? My brain says yes. I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop the scroll.
What does your heart say?
I'm going to... You have 5 dice yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to pop the scroll here. I get to add 1 die to the spell. I have to use... I'm going to try and keep 1 die for like a bound spell as well. I have to use 1 die at least for my reserves of my pool of original dice, and I get to add 1 die per wizard level I have, so 4. I have to roll them separate because if they roll...
Here.
Ooh, yes, thank you. If they roll a double... Yeah, if these yellow dice roll a double, it's cast with irresistible force. But I suffer miscast.
Yep.
I got it, so I get it with irresistible force. But it's a miscast at the same time. So, they have Killing Blow, and they heal D3 + 1, so they heal 2. I don't think this was worth it. Oh, I guess it depends on how many...
I was going to say, we'll see how this miscast does.
Yeah, exactly. The miscast might not be great. And the miscast, 6, is a small blast, I believe. So that is a small blast around all my dudes. It should hit 8 of them, 1 of them being the wizard. And it won't be hitting anything else. So the wizard on a 2, he is wounded, and then he's got a ward, which he fails. Oof, he's got a couple wounds left. And then the 7 Tomb Guard. 5, 6, 7. Wounded on 2s, and then they have a 5 aboard. So 5, 6 of them are dead. Not really worth the miscast there. I lose my d6 dice. I lose my single die. Okay, well, magic phase is done. I don't think I'll admit I did not use the scroll really well there. I was kind of too worried about losing my Lich Priest next turn. Like, I was afraid of the worst case scenario.
I think that's a likely
right
scenario, so...
We'll see. Okay, we're going to go on to actual fighting. I want to start with this one first. I want to see if that spell is worth it or not. So, we're going to go... you go first. Yeah, go for it.
Nobody to deal with here, so the priest...
Hits on 2s. And then he wounds on...
He's just...
3. He's strength 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 6 up armor, followed by a parry, which does not save this guy's life, so he's dead. 6 regular dudes, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s now. Strength 4. And I get a 6 up rerollable. I fail both those, and I parry one of them, so 1 guy dies. Come on, buddies.
And then 5 horses.
Oh, we had to do a fear check. That's fine. You are re-rolling for BSB. You are not afraid. You're good. 1 hit though, and a wound. 5 up armor from a horse. 6 up parry.
Ha ha ha. Stomp.
You kill 3 of them, and then I will do the same. 2 into the priest, and then 9 into the unit. 2 into the priest. Oh, we actually got a hit this time. 6, he's dead. No, he's okay. And then it's stressful.
Yeah, that's not cool, dude.
6, 7, 8, 9 into the unit. Ooh, that's a good start. And 6s kill them. It kills 1 and wounds another. So 1 guy gets killing blowed, and the other guy's fine. 2 up save. So we killed the guy. That's okay. So for combat res, you have a banner, and you killed 3 guys. I have 2 ranks and a banner, and I killed the guy, and we both have musicians.
Toot toot.
Oh, it's a tie. Well, now we've got this fight over here.
Back.
impact his.
Just roll them up. You rolled well last time just to murder some Outriders, so now just roll low. Okay, I can deal with that.
That is the exact average-ish. That should be 3s to kill, unless you have a ward save nearby.
I do not.
So that does run down 6 of them.
Okay.
So that's 4 there, and then a couple extra dudes. I'm not going to bother issuing any challenges. I'm okay with how everything is here. Would you like to issue a challenge?
My BSB is going to challenge.
Ooh, I'll accept with my Tomb Guard champion.
Yeah.
Okay, and the champion is coincidentally right in front of him.
Yeah, he's on the corner. Perfect.
You definitely get to go first everywhere.
Okay.
So your characters are initiative 4, they get to go first. BSB to my champion.
He's initiative 5, but...
Oh, wow, 5.
Not that it matters. His weapon skill 5.
I'm on skill 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lame. I am +1 to hit.
So you hit me on 3s. Okay, didn't need the +1 to hit. Pretty good roll. And your strength 5 with him?
Yeah, Sword of Might.
3s to wound. T4. Ooh, 2 wounds. Goes through his armor. He's got a 5-up protection, though. Oh, he dies. You cut him down.
Cool, he's safe.
He is safe indeed. And are you just initiative 3 everywhere else?
I think so.
Okay, well I'll take the honors and do my attacks first because I'm all. Oh, yeah, I do have to do I'll do my initiative 3 guys, then you can do yours. Then the chariots are initiative 2. Tomb King has 4 attacks on 3s. Oof. Oh, he's got hatred though because we got the necrotech.
Does he
Also,
confer to
hang on.
characters though?
Oh, I have no idea. I gotta look that up. Oh, jeez.
Because like I have the Arch-Lector and he doesn't confer to my characters.
I actually hit on 4s as well with the stupid thingy on him. So I think I only had the 1 hit anyways. Yeah, save myself time looking it up. We wound on 2s because we're strength 5, so it just kills 1 halberdier guy. But we do get regeneration now because we caused a wound. So we have
Just on your Tomb King.
just
right?
on him. Yes,
Yeah.
that's his relic weapon. And then the rest of the Tomb Guard. 14 Tomb Guard attacks. These are striking at the same time as the halberdiers, so anything that does die here will probably get to attack. Now these are hitting on 4s because of the Curse of Anrid here, but we do have the Necrotech, which gives me quite a few more hits. Now the killing blow here shouldn't matter because it's just strength 4, so 3s to wound. It should be 3s to kill, guys. So we kill 7.
Okay.
And then any ones you pull should be able to attack.
I'm just gonna put it 7 on. So the halberds are gonna go now. I forgot what the number is, but it's this many dice into the Tomb Guard because I'm not putting any into the King, and like the guys both have corners on each. So like this guy will go that way, and he's gonna go here into your unit. We get +1 to hit from the Hurricane and hatred from the Arch-Lector.
They should be hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Ooh, wow. Really good roll. Only 2 misses. And the reroll, oh, only 1 miss in the end. Strength 4.
Goes halberds.
4's wound here. It's not bad. You get a
3, 6, 7, 8.
8 wounds back. You are just strength 4, so -1. I have a 5-up save. It goes to a 6-up save. So I have a 6-up armor save against that. I will. Ooh, saves 1. Okay, I'll take it. And then they have protection up, so 5-up ward. Oh, it only saves 1. So I lose 6 guys
Heck yeah.
after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have to resolve the attacks into the chariots.
And then these attacks into the chariots on the same thing, right? Or is it still on 3s?
No, these should be hitting on 2s now.
Oh, right, because your Tomb Guard are badder.
Unless your weapons go 3 on them.
They're weapon skill 3.
Yeah, you hit on 3s. These skeletons are weapons skill 3. So only 1 miss again. And these should be wounding on 4s as well. Being chariots at T4. That's 8 more wounds. I have a 6-up save against that. 7 wounds. That kills the 1 chariot, wounds the other, and leaves a champion with 1 wound left. So that is just the champion left there, which he will go next. Forgot about the Necrotech. He's got 3 attacks. They all hit. And 2 wound. I think he's only strength 3 though. Kills 2 guys at the same initiative that they already attacked, so it wouldn't actually
So now, and I got to pull off my 7 anyway.
Right. And then I got to attack with the chariot, that's the champion with 3 attacks, and he's got the little buddy with him for 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. You got 3 hits. And then these are strength 4, so 3s to kill. Oh, that's actually unfortunate. And then we have the horsies. 2 hits and 1 wound.
6 up.
Kills 1 more guy. All right, and then you have a great weapon.
And then, yeah, the Arch-Lector is going to try to murder the chariot that's left.
Should be able to.
He only has 2 attacks, though, but he rerolls. And he hits anyway.
And wounds on, should be 2s.
Yeah.
Oh!
But I still kill him.
Yeah, he's only worth.
Get out of my house.
He get out of here, he did. All right, now we get the big fun task of combat resing. So this guy's only worth 2, I'll remember that. And he killed 6 of them. Okay, let's just do it from my perspective and see if there's sense up. I charged. I've got a banner. I have I have 3 complete ranks because I got the guys in the back with more than 5. And then how many of your things did I kill?
15.
Oh my, so that's 5, 10. A bunch of combat res here. Now on your end, you have 2 banners. You have
rank.
You have 1 rank. Oh, this is looking bad. 3, 6, 8. So I take 8 from the chariots, and then 6. Oh, it's not that bad. 6 from the tomb guard you killed. So I win combat by 3.
Eek. Oh, I have Crown of Command.
Stubborn, yeah.
Haha!
I win combat, but you have to do a leadership check. You hold, and I am going to reform my unit of tomb guard. I'm reforming like that. I'm going 5 wide.
I'll test to reform?
Okay, well, that's a definite fail.
Reroll for the BSB or no?
Yeah. Okay, now we gotta see if the stubborn works for reforming at negative loss in leadership here. Stubborn gives you steadfast. Steadfast works against you use your unmodified leadership when reforming. So they too get to reform.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's where Cullen's combat reform ends up.
Yeah, Crown of Command. You are the MVP.
Yeah, steadfast, brief, powerful rule in 8th edition. Or stubborn in general is really good.
So actually, just before, because I think someone's going to point it out, when I rolled my break tests, just the break tests, I would have actually been rolling 3d6, like cold-blooded, and choose 2 lowest because hold the line for the captain. But
nice.
I passed anyway, but maybe it wouldn't have been as spooky.
We're on to the 4th of 6 battle rounds now.
Wow.
All right, what do we got? Obviously, these guys are the
Oh boy, they coming in.
Boom.
Archers, these guys. Swordsmen coming in.
Yep.
And that'd be it.
Okay. Yeah, the swordsmen, I couldn't get them out of arc with the reform. Oof.
And then this is a 9.
They can't fail either.
I can't even roll. Oh no, they could roll 1s, but
Even if they rolled 1s. They are in. All right. Let's see. They are going to end up like that. They did have arc. If anyone was curious, we checked off camera there. So they're making it in there.
Yeah, because even if I didn't have like your front arc, I would have seen these guys for sure.
Right. Exactly. And then they're moving over there. All right. So it's time for pretty much magic.
I think very much magic.
All right. 2 dice. Oof. 5 to 9. You also have 3 channels still. I have 1 channel, which does not help.
Nothing.
Nice.
But I get 10.
Oh, 10. I keep forgetting the Hurricane.
We're going to cast some Whisson's Wild Form onto this unit.
Okay.
Because as much as it'd be nice to get them on the swords, there's not that many of them in combat, so they'll matter more.
3 dicing. Oh, you got it. That's a 6, 9. I have to show a 9 to stop that. I'm going to try and throw 3 dice that's stopping this. Oh,
no.
Bad roll. That really sucks. I was just trying to match a little under par roll. So I lost concentration on the dispel there, so I get no bonuses to the dispel now.
So that goes off on my unit. Interesting. I thought that was the bait spell.
Oof. It is kind of. I'm just hoping Curse of Andrew here or something fails.
Right, because I'm just gonna try to do the big I'm a 3 dice Curse of I'll 3 dice Savage Beast first.
Okay.
Onto my BSB.
Yes. You get it. I'm not going to stop that. He has +3 strength and +3
attacks. Yeah.
Pretty good.
And then we're gonna 3 dice Curse of Andrew here onto your unit.
I got 2 dice to try and stop it. I got a 9, you beat a 9, you have 7, 8, 9, you have 13 yourself.
So they get cursed, and then 1 dice left. Let's put it on reroll to wound from the Warrior Priest. Or no, we're gonna put it on flaming attacks, in case you want to accept my challenge.
Okay.
I don't think that, I think it's a 4.
That does fail. He's a 3. That's it for magic. Very, very good magic face for Cullen. That came up perfectly for him. Unfortunately for me. I still have my magical spells active. We'll see how much it helps, though.
I mean, it didn't help them, but I don't think they're super relevant.
Right. I need these guys to break them and them to hold this turn to get something going for me here. Anyways, we're right on to combat. What do you want to start over here? Or go
we'll start here.
We'll do the big one, all right? Who are you going to issue a challenge with?
The BSB will challenge.
Ooh.
You don't have a thing anymore? I guess you're wizard.
I guess I'll accept with the Tomb King.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Let's rumble, boy.
Because maybe even if you do kill the Tomb King, he's got the curse, which might kill you too.
Oh, I forgot. You give me the bugs.
The bugs. If you don't want to issue the challenge.
No. I want to get the bugs.
Okay, so we'll accept with Tomb King because that seems kind of cool, I suppose. And then you get to go at initiative 5 with the BSB first.
Yeah, and he's
fear checks. You know, I forgot about fear checks last time.
Okay. Halberdiers.
They're good.
And swordsman.
are also good. Don't have to worry about the Demigryph Knights.
Okay, so challenge.
Yep.
He has 3 attacks base plus Savage Beast of Horus.
Yep. And you get +1 to hit.
Yes, I do.
So you're hitting me on.
He's weapon skill 5, so.
Back to hitting on 3s. Oh, doesn't matter. You got
Boom, bam.
perfect. Strength is ridiculously good.
He's 5, 6, 7, 8.
He should be strength 8 right now. Wounding me on 2s. Ooh, 5 wounding hits. I have 4 wounds on him, so I have ward save. I take 2 damage. He's got 2 wounds left. No bugs for you. He's got 2 wounds left on him.
Oh yeah, he's got 4 wounds. What? He's a chonker.
He's a thicker boy.
Oh, I guess he steps in at initiative. Sorry.
Oh, is he not touching
The priest.
Not, yeah.
He's off to the side because I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but
Right. He's gonna make his way in.
he's where the musician is. It's
Okay, just leave him up.
Last time I moved the musician, everything broke.
Everything fell apart. That's the problem with fantasy. I'll just go ahead and do the Tomb King back because he's initiative 3. In the challenge.
I'm here now, but it's
Oh yeah,
okay.
actually go ahead and do them. That's fine. I forgot they were a little higher initiative.
Yeah. So Griffins
Should be hitting on 4s. They all hit anyways.
and strength 5. So
3s to wound. You have 3 wounds in the back there, and no save, no parrying from the back, so that's 3 dead. If I can get in there.
and then 1 more.
Yeah. And we'll take that die off and put it on.
Yeah, I'll just put it on the side here.
I got protection on them. They have a 5 aboard save.
Oh yeah.
I get 1 back.
Hey, look, you filled the gap.
Yeah, that guy goes back there. Nice. So my Tomb King attacking back into the BSB. I should be hitting him on 3s.
My attacks would have been at strength 9. Not that it matters because wild form, but
So actually only 1 hit because of Curse of Anri here.
I am +1 toughness, so I'm toughness 5.
Oh, he's T5, eh?
Well, Wisson's wild form.
I
Sorry.
guess he's strength 4, T4. Yeah, he's gonna survive. Again, the magic coming in very big for the Empire this turn. Kind of making me sad. And then a bunch of initiative 3 stuff.
Let's just do 4 lance charges. So
4s to hit. I miss. Okay.
awkward lances. They're made of rubber now. So now I'm gonna have these guys attack, and I have 7 attacks in total. But we need to. We don't need to kill a Hierophant. It would just be real nice. So we're gonna put 5 attacks into him, and hope to just kill off those last 2 wounds. So Luca can't do any more magics next turn.
Pretty sure my Will Be Done doesn't work on the characters either, so he's only web skill 3.
Yeah, if we're going by what my Empire hatred rules are, when you confer to the unit, you only confer to the unit and not other characters who join said unit. So unless somebody has something that proves us different, then that's what we're gonna run on.
Just don't roll 2s. I got a 2 there. Well, you know what? Roll that 2 now and see if it even matters. It doesn't. Okay, all good. And 5s to wound. 2
There's the
wounding
2,
hits.
but you got 50-50.
He's alive with 1 wound.
Ugh, should have done the other 2 attacks into him, but here's the other 2 into the unit.
1 hit. 2 hits, actually. Actually, no, should only be 1 hit, and then no wound. All right, swordsmen don't do... Well, they do damage. That's enough for some combat res. And then you could do all your initiative 3 stuff on the halberdiers.
Yeah, we got halberds now.
My Tomb King's off to the middle of the unit because he accepted the challenge, so I have like a Tomb Guard there, so you are able to attack with the rest of the unit.
Okay, yeah, because it makes a difference for those 3 guys on the edge.
Yeah.
We got 8 attacks from the halberds.
Should be hitting on 3s with the +1.
That's everything.
Yeah.
And we're
that +1's
strength.
so good. That +1 is so good.
We're strength 5.
Forgot about that. Man, super good. Nice. 7 wounds. My hopes of winning a Tomb King game ebb away. So -2. I just have a protection save. Oh, hey, nice. I make 4.
Dang!
Only 3 of them die. You're correct. One thing, that general is going to stay off to the side with his great weapon because he's too afraid. The killing blow threat.
The killing blow is like too much of a fear, so he's just gonna say, "Do better, guys," from the side. So this is the guy who
1 more halberd attack.
where he would have been.
No wound. Okay. Lich High Priest is attacking the swordsman. He hits. Nice. And he wounds. They should have a 5-up save and a parry. And a parry? Oh, he's been around for a while. He's killed a man or 2. There you go. Men are no match for Lich High Priest.
He touched.
Necrotech has 3 attacks on 5s. This is a character. Put 4 attacks from Tomb Guard into the swordsman, 3 into the halberdiers. 3 into the halberdiers on 4s. And that's a dead guy who's killing blow. And then I have 4 attacks into the swordsman, which 1 hit and a wound. But you should have a 6-up, 6-up. 6-up. Oh,
Hey.
okay, you parry it. Nice. And then you have 3 stomps.
Yeah. There you just go with the strength of the actual griff, right? Which is 5.
Should be 5, yeah. And kills 2, maybe. They have protection up. Okay, only 1 more dice.
Huh. I didn't kill as many as I would like, considering the demigriffs charged you from the rear, but...
Combat isn't going to be great for me. I only killed 2 guys, so I lost a wound. So you charged me in the rear. You have a banner and 2 of them. You have 2 ranks?
Yes, both my units have 2.
They have 2 full ranks. Yeah, so it is 2 full ranks. And then you killed 6 of my guys.
And did a wound.
And you did a wound to my high priest. So 3, 6, plus a wound. Ooh, this is rough. I, in return, have 3 ranks and a banner. And I've done 2 damage. Yikes. Well, that's the charge in the rear for it. That's 3 extra ones right there. Fair. So I crumble by 8. So it's going to be...
So there's 6 guys here.
And then just 2 more dudes, yeah. Rough. This is bad. I was kind of worried about this, but I had to kind of go for it anyways. I didn't have to go for it, but... Cullen just has such a good magic face. Oh, we got this fight to resolve. This might go my way. You get to go first.
Okay. 2 attacks on 2s. And we wound you on 4s?
Should be 3s.
Oh, 3s, right. So
Yes.
you're not the strength 4 or toughness 4 skeletons.
Up, and then 6 up parry. So that's 2 dead from him. And we have 5 attacks with the cavalry.
These are going to be the knights now because of the champion, so it's 4 plus champ.
Should be 3s to hit.
It's because the champion doesn't have a head, let's be honest.
And 3s to nothing. All right, we have horsies.
Come on, be more effective than your riders.
Okay, got a couple hits. Should only. Ooh, what's the weapon skill on the horse?
Just 3.
I'm weapon skill 3 as well.
Okay.
So a couple hits there. No wounds either. All right.
Wow, that's bad.
Right. We have. Did I always have 4 attacks into the big? Why didn't I have been throwing 4 attacks? No, I think I only have the 2 still. Something may have gotten messed around a little bit. So we have 1 hit into the priest. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does he have a ward save?
No, he's got 2 wounds though.
Okay. His killing blow is just outright dead.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just cut off his head. That's from the spell that's still on from last turn. So that worked out quite well. And then the other 9 attacks into the unit. All right, boys. Hitting on 4s. Oof, bad roll. 6s? Oh, we got to kill another horse. Killing blow put in work.
It's just the command left.
So we have no charge bonuses. We both have a rank, so we don't care about that. They should be in range of the DSV?
They are.
Okay. So I think I win combat here just by a little bit, though. So I killed 3 wounds worth of things, and I have 2 ranks. And then you killed... I win by 3.
So I go do...
Leadership probably... the general's a little too far away.
Yeah.
So they're probably... That's a whole different...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Rip. I really needed them to break. Gonna have to make up for it by doing some amazing work over here. We'll see how it goes. We're going to go into my turn 4. It's pretty basic. I have no charges. I'm in a bad position of crumbling soon.
We're just going to go right to magic then?
Right to magic, yep. We get okay on the wins.
That can help.
My channel, nothing. And I get D3 more dice. I get 3 more dice as well. You only have... Yeah, you didn't make any. I was going to say I killed one of the priests.
Oh, that's true.
So 8 dice plus 3 is 11, and you have 6. Lots of dice. That's nice. I would like to kind of continue doing what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, your magic is wildly powerful right now. The durability on your dude. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to 3 dice protection on my unit again. Well, I get it. Barely, though. I think. That's 6, 10. I get it with a 10. It's 9 to cast. So you have to show a 6 to unbind it.
And this is... I can't remember.
5 a board save.
And the other things that you could actually do are...
Better killing blow and minus movement.
Well...
And then I have the banner in this thing.
Right, which bring guys back, but you can only bring 2 guys back anyway.
It looks like I only bring 2 back, yeah. So like this thing here could go for the archer unit with the wizard in it.
That's true.
Yeah, make them panic or whatever, maybe. So no protection. Definitely stop protection. How many dice do you have left?
2.
2, okay. This is Lost Cause, so I'm going to do 4 dice at making their killing, giving the unit killing blow and making the ones with killing blow a little bit better.
Yeah.
We get it.
You can have that.
Okay, so that's going to bring back D3 warriors as well. So
you bring back the 2?
Just bring back the 2 guys, yeah. I got a couple dudes here. One of them being the champion, of course. We're not going to bother displacing the models, we'll just remember the champions up front. We are going to have this throw 4 dice at its spell. It's not a good roll, but it's a roll. That's a 10. So you got to show a 6. You stop it with your bonus. All right, that sucks. I'm having a little rough with the go magic here, but we're going to try and make it work with what we got. We're going to combat. We're just going to do this one first.
So I just going to swing my 4 attacks into you.
We have 3 hits and 3 to wound.
Hey, you guys aren't poo today.
6 into a 6. We saved 1, so 2 guys died. It does break a rank though.
And then my 3 horsies.
2 hits and a wound. 5 up. Oh, okay, we're good. And then I have my 11 attacks back at you. 6, 9, 11. These are 4s. Oh, what a roll.
But you don't have killing blow anymore, right?
I don't. I would have killed. That's only 2 wounding hits. But I would have killed the guy if I had a killing blow.
Well, let's see if it happens anyway.
No, you're fine. You hold. So combat res is you killed. I got a rank and a banner. You've got a banner and you killed 2 guys. So you win combat by 1.
Oh heck, I actually won.
I crumble 1. This fight way over here. You get to go first with your warlord. Oh no, your warlord.
Captain.
BSP. Your BSP.
Well, let's be honest. The warrior priest just says, "Hey, we're here to just control the battlefield, but we don't like to fight."
+1 to hit, so you're hitting on 3s. I got a miss this time. That's nice. And 2s to wound. Dang. 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 Oh, he dies!
Give me the bugs! What the heck is the bugs, by the way?
It's D6 strength 6 hits, I think.
Whoop.
These are D6 strength 5 hits. Ooh, 6 of them. And these technically have the killing blow rule. So he is not dead on that, but
I'm T5, or I'm T5 because of wild form, so
3 on him.
at strength 6.
Strength 5, so -2 to his. He has a 1 up save.
Yeah.
So he's got a 3 up save.
But if he fails 1, he's dead.
Oh, he does. He does die. Nice.
Hey.
The curse does go into the challenge.
He dies like a true champion.
All right, so it doesn't feel super bad. We got rid of him at least, and it's just a 2 to 1 for combat res there. And it's initiative 3 stuff. So
Oh no, it's Demis.
Oh, Demis! I keep forgetting about them. Ooh.
Claw. And then claw.
Oof. It's 4 wounds at -2, so they just have regeneration from the Hierophant in there.
Oh yeah.
There's 4. So far, 4 dead, which, yeah, go ahead, pull 4. And then the riders themselves, or are they initiative 3?
They're gonna be 3 with everything else.
Okay, so I'll zoom my guys and then you can do yours.
Yep.
I'm going to attack forward with everything because I think I forgot to attack backwards last time. It doesn't really matter. I'm not too concerned about it. I don't get killing blow against the monstrous cavalry. I'll do the Lich High Priest, who hits and wounds. You get a pass to attack the swordsman, so...
Jeez, is he gonna kill another swordsman? No,
You're
okay.
fine. The Necrotect into the Halberdiers. We have 1 hit because of the -1 to hit. Hey, we wound. It's strength 4, so -1 on the Halberdiers. And it kills 1 Halberdier. Nice. Because my champion's back, I got 4 attacks into the swordsman and 4 attacks into the Halberdiers. These are hitting on 5s now because I don't have my Will Be Done anymore. No rerolling either. That's a killing blow though, so it just kills 1 Halberdier. This is a better one because I got the spell off.
Yep.
And then we have 4 attacks into the swordsman. Oof. With.
Okay, we're gonna have these guys go first. Yep, that's great. There's a kill.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That was the.
Or I guess yeah, you get a 6 up.
6 up. They're only strength 4, right? Well, it doesn't matter. I made a 6 up armor save. They have 5 up armor.
Oh, right, yes. I keep forgetting that they're a little bit better than normal poopy skeletons. And then we're gonna go with our swordsman real quick for our 6 attacks into your
High Priest?
yeah, I get 7 attacks. We're gonna put 2 into the unit again. We're gonna put 5 into him and kill him.
You should be hitting on 2s because we're up to go 4.
Yeah, that's true.
With
Okay,
the
good.
Hurricane
Okay,
nearby.
good. Okay, good.
And 2 wounds on him. He's got 4 up ward. He's dead. You got him. We're gonna start crumbling.
Boop, 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 boop. 1. These 2 into the unit.
Should be 2s. Because I'm down. Let's go 3 now. 2 wounds. No. Oop, that's a fail. And we do have parries from the front there, so 2 more die. You know what? I'll just keep track. We don't have to pull them anymore because I think it's gonna be a crumbling.
And then 9 more from the halberdiers.
Should be 3s to hit here. Actually, should be 2s to hit. Are your weapon skill 4 on them or 3?
No, they're only weapon skill 3.
swordsman
So
are
like
4?
they get +1 strength, they get +1 weapon skill, and then the spears get +1 to fight or extra ranks, right?
Oh, is that what the 3 weapons do? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Uh,
was gonna say weapon skill 4 seem really good.
and then 5 strength or
strength
strength 5.
So 3's to wound. 3 fails, and that's 4 wounds. That goes right through their armor. They have regeneration or parry. Okay, only 1 more die, so I lost 3. And then you have 3 stomps.
Oh yeah.
Wounding on 3s. Regeneration is gone. So that's just 1 more guy. That's 4 dead. Yeah, can't parry stomp. Okay, so combat res. I'm pretty much missing. I still have 1 guy left in there. I have no more ranks, so I got a banner, and I killed. Did I kill anyone? I killed. Oh yeah, I got your BSB, and I killed 2 halberdiers.
Yeah,
so
you
I
got 3.
4. in total because of the banner. You have 1 banner. You have what looks to be 2 ranks. And you killed Lich Priest and then 2 wounds on the Tomb King, plus 4 wounds from the unit taking damage. And then, well, plus an additional 3 that I took off the tray earlier. So I lost combat by
Did you
9.
count the flank as well?
Ooh. Oh, rear. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rear, sorry.
So I lose by 11. That's the rest of the unit. They crumble and die. And with that, I will concede the game with the Tomb Kings. Oof. We have both thought that it was going to be a win for the Tomb Kings there for a while. But they
Man, that's the problem with the Tomb Kings. As much as you're like, it feels good if I win. Man, boy, does it feel bad if I lose.
It was. I charged in. I did pretty good, and then your following magic phase was just so powerful. It was a little too hard to come back from that.
Yeah, I think this is like, I don't often use beasts, but I think this has been like, I guess we should probably talk about this in the post game.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into the post game now. We'll talk about the game and tidy up a wee bit. Thanks so much for watching the battle report, everyone. Before jumping into the post game, don't forget that Josh and Luca played 2,000 points of Tomb Kings against Ogre Kingdoms. You can check this game out by clicking the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault, where you'll have access to that battle report as well as hundreds of other Warhammer Fantasy battle reports throughout the editions. There's so much there, folks. Thanks again for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time, and happy wargaming. All right, well, that's the game there. It was looking a little suspicious for the Empire there for a bit. Yeah. I think the reforming the Demigryph Knights was the right call, for sure.
100%. Well, yeah. That's kind of like why I was like, we'll find out in a couple turns and figure out exactly how this goes. Because obviously I couldn't tell exactly what you were going to do. But knowing that you were going to do the full charge, like, that is the right call.
Yeah. It was... I was going to do I would do the charge all over again. I just kind of... The negative on the hit was a big factor.
The fact that you had -1 to hit, I had +1 to hit, and we both had hatred.
Yeah.
Like, it was that thing of, I obviously had the +1 and you had a -1. So it'd be interesting to see if I didn't have the +1 to hit.
There was a lot. There was the turn where you got those insane magical buffs. You also rolled like everything was hits, everything was wounds. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That crumbled my big brick of guys pretty hard.
Right. Yeah. No, because even after the initial hit, I was a little scared because I thought I was going to kill a little bit more, but I figured. But your impact attacks is kind of what swung it in my favor a little bit. But obviously, your chariots are a little easier to kill. Yeah,
they're a little bit easier to kill there. The chariots made up their combat res, so charging them in wasn't a bad idea. Mm-hmm. They gave me, they cost me 8. I think they may have given me 7.
I thought they gave you 6 or 7. Yeah.
They actually maybe cost me 1 combat res by charging, but they rolled kind of poorly for their impact hit. Oh, they rolled average, but then they didn't wound that much. So instead of killing, they should have killed like 7. They only killed 6.
And obviously, then I would have had more halberd attacks, and you would have had more tomb guard attacks. But
yeah, exactly that. I was kind of hoping to. I guess I was kind of hoping to spike high on the impact hits, just kind of like initiative 10, take away a bunch of a halberd. I took away a few halberd attacks. That was kind of nice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean the Hurricanum is as powerful as it is. Like it either does a lot or does nothing. And in this game, it definitely pulled his weight, even as just having the +1 dice, which usually gives me a little bit of the edge in magic superiority. But with your casket giving you D3. Definitely making that a little tougher.
I didn't roll super well, and the one turn I was ready to really go out on magic, I kind of realized I didn't have the spells I really needed. Mm-hmm. The level 4 had a couple of good spells, but I would have liked him to have the +1 attack spell. That unfortunately went on to level 2. That's just how it ended up rolling up.
Yep.
And he died. I wasn't able to really utilize him for his bonuses because I could have put that, if he had lived, would have been nice. I could have put that buff on the Tomb Guard as they charged in. I would have had a whole front more, right? Like maybe 6 or 7 more attacks, which could have made a difference. Not that the combo res mattered because you had stubborn, and you rolled well enough. Even without the stubborn, you rolled low enough to hold.
Yeah. Yeah, and that wasn't with my 3d6 either.
Right. I would have been curious had you not rolled a double 1 on them sticking around. Not that you needed to roll a double 1. It's just you insane bravery.
Yeah.
They stuck. If they broke, they could have charged into the flank there. And then they would have got some attacks on them.
You would have had extra ranks in the combat then, just for having bodies.
And I would have had a flank rear charge, maybe kill like 5 of them off or something, and really swing the combat res.
Yeah, so they were leadership 8. What was the negative on it?
I think it was like 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't that hard to pass, so it's not that big of a swing. This is the double one. Double ones feel bad to see.
Oh yeah, always. It's like possible of like, what if you did this combat first to kill the BSB, and they wouldn't have had a reroll?
Exactly that. Yeah, that's true too. Probably should have. Yeah, that's true. Should have done that combat first to get rid of the BSB. I said something about the killing blow working on the curse. I'm not too sure if that works. I was reading the FAQs for the Tomb Kings, and it had mentioned that if you put the killing blow spell on chariots, their impact hits gain the killing blow trait, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not that really matters too much because they're distributed like shooting attacks, so you can't snipe characters with it. But if you're charging like cavalry, in this case Inner Circle Knights, then every 6 to 1 would have been killing. That's a devastating combo against cavalry.
Oh yeah.
Heavy cavalry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, and I mean, this like again, I don't typically take beast magic, so it performed real well here.
It did. It was really good.
The only thing is like I'm so used to playing life that like not having like the 5-up regen or something to protect them. Like they obviously die real quick.
They hit harder, but they die faster, right? That's the build.
Exactly, right? But it does make the BSB like an actual big threat too.
Yeah, him. Oh man, the challenging him was pretty smart. I should have initially accepted with the Tomb King, I think.
And just try to get it out of the way.
Instead of the champion, and try to get out of the way because the Tomb King would have survived his attacks, whereas the champion might not have. Right. I was also debating just not accepting and just letting swarm him with a bunch of attacks. But in the end, you having the BSB, I don't think it mattered. I know you re-rolled something later on, and I don't remember what it was later in the game because I remember saying that's why you have the BSB. But,
yeah.
Oh, maybe it was just he was in range. Maybe it was a fear check or something. I have no idea. I can't remember.
It was something over here.
I think it was something like that. Oh, well, I tried again with the Tomb Kings. I think I got the rules down a little bit better in that one, remembering certain few things there. But in the end, my big horde with all of its buffs couldn't beat the Empire horde with all of its buffs.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, was there something, if you had...
Maybe extra attacks. And
had the extra attacks,
yeah, sure.
How much would that have swung it? I'm trying to think, like, yeah, like if you were able to get a little bit more on your magic end, because I had my things go well for me, and if you had your things go well for you to see like what the fight would have been.
In the end, it was like the Demigryph Knights getting into my... I didn't know how to deal with them. I didn't have anything good to take them out either.
I mean, I guess it's your casket, but after I saw what it did to my knights in the first round, like I wasn't gonna let that happen again.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much, you always want to stop the casket. It's an awkward one because you always want to 6 dice it. You want to 6 dice that means your other magic doesn't get focused on, and that's when you get all the bonus rolls on too.
Exactly, and that's the thing is you don't have the bonuses to actually against your opponent's dispel. So. Because I still think like hitting them first turn was correct because like had I have come in with 4 more knights, that would have been 4 more attacks every turn. That there would have been a lot more going on here, and they would have had a better chance against them. So making this a little bit of a sketchy fight was worth it.
Right, and I'm curious. Had I hit them and killed one of them, would my chariots have held instead for a turn, and then delayed them charging my rear for 1 more turn, and I would have been able to fight these guys a little bit better. I don't know. It's like that's the stuff I'm talking about with fantasy. It's had I targeted them, they probably would have broken through. They might not have broken through, but I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah.
Because I think those skeletons over there could have held a little bit longer, and had I killed one of them with the Casket of Souls, it was just not as guaranteed. I had to roll 12 to kill one of them. So, and then the Knights, as long as I roll like an 11, I'm killing. Oh, if I roll, they're an 8. Yeah, if I roll a 9+, every number past 9 is an additional guy dead, right? So I killed 4 of them. It was a great roll. And then there was a chance of it bouncing and hitting the swordsman, and then bouncing from the swordsman, hitting the halberdiers. Yeah, bouncing from them, hitting the chariot.
It's almost like, you almost want to say like the bouncing kind of spells are almost a trap in most cases.
Yeah.
Because like, it's ridiculously powerful once it bounces, and if it bounces again, it's nonsense. But if you don't roll well enough, it's just so swingy. It's the same with, I'd say, like Foot of Gork, right?
Right.
Where like 1 foot you can live through. If you get stomped 2 or 3 times, it's real rough to return. And that's, I mean, it's always...
I almost don't like mechanics like that.
Because it's almost like the win more kind of strategy as opposed to just being more balanced.
There's not much strategy in it, right? It's just, I'm going to big cast Foot of Gork, and I rolled a 4-up 8 times, and I just crushed your army with it. Or like the Casket of the Souls, I'm like, all right, I cast it, I rolled super high, I killed 4 of the knights, bounce, I kill 6 of the swordsmen, I bounce, I kill the chariot or something wild. Well, maybe not kill the chariot, but I bounce to the halberds, I kill 6 of them, and then I kill a bunch of archers, and they panic and run or whatever. And it's I was like, oh, I did not put a lot of thought to set that up. Fantasies, to me, it's all about the setup.
Yes.
And we're playing 2,000 points, and we're playing with hordes, so we typically have smaller unit count, so the setup isn't like in the game too much. Like
this game even had a little bit longer of a little bit sketchier of a setup, at least on my part, because I was not liking how that was going. I should have. Well, I mean, I always say like I should have moved up more, but you moved back because I didn't move up too much, and like had I moved up more, you might have then charged me. So it's it's very deep layered in how you have to kind of think about this game in that sense.
Yeah, and I wanted to focus on trying to make one really good magic phase, and I think I scuffed that one up a little bit there. I had the Lich Priest who died. I didn't get to use his Power Stone or his spells. And then I went to go blow the Scrolls of Incantation, and they helped. They a little bit. I was worried about him dying, and he almost did. He lived with 1 wound. So
that's also the scary part about the one-use items. Like, you want to use them at the most impactful time, but you also want to use them early so you actually get a chance to use them. So you're kind of
Power Stone as an example, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Power Stone, I got wasted there. But again, for that one there, I should have moved him out of the unit. I should have just stepped him out of the unit, would have been perfectly fine. He still could have had like a little bit of a lookout sir by being near it, and then he wouldn't have died. So
and especially with my cannon gone, like this list only had those 5 archers, so.
I would have been okay. I should have totally done that. And that's a mistake I recognize.
And to me, again, it was worth pulling my guy out because I don't want them in combat over here.
Absolutely.
Which the next turn I was planning on charging. So
I'm typically used to having something like a wizard being formidable, like a vampire, or them just being in a brick of zombies in the back. And they're never, ever even in close to combat, so I don't have to worry about it. That's something I'll keep in mind for next time if I want to try a build similar to this. It's just they're so expensive. This army. The Necrotech kind of helped a little bit. He's definitely worth it to bring because it gives hatred. You want hatred for a big,
it's just if you roll bad, you just lose. So having him is just a little more insurance, right?
He's not expensive either. He's like I had 90 points with the war gear I put on him, the relic, which was like the talisman of 5 up in ward save. But I didn't even need to. You know what? I probably don't even need that because I don't know if the regen affects characters. Now that you say like this weird thing like. The auras from characters only affecting the unit, not the other characters.
Again, I'm at least that's how my empire worked with the hatred. So that's my understanding of it. We could be.
It prevents people from doing even bigger, dumber Death Stars with like auras, right? You could put like a bunch of super expensive Empire characters in there. They all get to reroll hit rolls. They all get the bonuses from the power.
For sure, right?
Same thing with Tomb Kings, right? I could just put a bunch of like a Tomb King and a bunch of upgraded characters in a unit, and then they all get the big weapon skill and stuff like that. I'm not too sure exactly if that's how it works, but I'm pretty sure it does to prevent giant or Death Stars, I guess. I don't know. It's just it was a little rough going there. But I was like I said in the beginning, right? Tomb Kings, you always expect to cast the skulls, but always expect to win. You're never gonna lose against Tomb Kings typically. They are an expensive army and they're kind of tough to play.
Man, you definitely scared me there for a bit.
I was convinced. I had it there. I was close, but the stubborn was a good buy. Not that it helped, but it was great insurance policy.
Yeah, because like literally it would have been that or Van Horseman Speculum, and I'm in this game. Even though like Tomb Kings, it would have been cool to switch your weapon skill and have my warrior priest become a monstrosity, but
is that only in challenges?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the big thing. But then that comes up with the rule of like, if I switch his weapon skill, how long does it last? Does that weapon skill confer to your unit? Because you confer your weapon skill to your unit. So if you take my weapon skill 4, does your whole unit then become weapon skill 4?
I think it would. It's better than their 3 at least.
Yeah. Is he? I don't think he's 3. I feel like
that'd be sad and low for a lord.
I mean, he's real
bad.
No, he's 4. He's 4.
Okay,
good.
well he'd give. Yeah, that's actually for a lord. West go 4 is pretty bad.
Yeah, no, and that's the big deal, right? Like he's not supposed to be the fighty kind of lord.
When I took the 1 weapon relic on the Tomb King, realizing during the army showcase that's not because of all the protection I have, and like he himself has a 4 board save already, so there was like no point in giving them regeneration. I looked at him like, oh, the regeneration's kind of cool. And then I realized, oh crap, he's got Armor of Destiny. So it's kind of wasted. And then I thought, okay, maybe I drop the Armor of Destiny and keep like this regenerating wound thing. And the order here wasn't great. He's bad initiative, so
he can buy heavy armor, right? Like he's not one of those weird characters who's restricted to light only.
I'm not too sure what their case is for armor, but his weird initiative. I just take a great weapon on him usually. Just make him strength 7, whatever. String an initiative 1. He's already initiative 3.
Yeah.
I think I just prefer the great weapon build on him because he looks like he's got a great weapon anyways.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it actually makes him a little spookier, right?
Right, and then just keep Armor Destiny, great weapon on him. I wanted a cool... I could, if I really wanted to, give him, like, an Ogre Blade so he doesn't have the Always Strikes Last, but typically Initiative 3 or 1, not a huge difference. I was kind of hoping that, he takes some damage from the unit, then heal him back up, but take some damage, heal him up, but the way the initiatives worked out and he was in a challenge, Shouldn't have accepted that.
Now-
That didn't work out so well.
I'm just looking at your book, and I don't think they can take heavy armor.
Normally,
Yeah, he's equipped with light armor base, and I don't see
Yeah.
can be equipped with heavy armor. So that is your way to get heavy armor, right?
it's only a 5-up though. I wouldn't even worry about it too much. Like against strength 3 attacks, that's okay. But typically he's gonna be fighting. He's gonna be in a horde, which is fighting another horde.
Yes.
And that horde's gonna be probably strength 4 or has some weird shenanigans to it, anyways.
And again, like even if he dies in like if you're really close and going like at a very equal game with his like ability to give the other guy the disease,
the curse.
That's pretty good too, because even if he dies and the other guy's good character dies, at least it's a trade as opposed to just getting punked.
Right, exactly. It was all right. I was okay with the curse there, the trade there, but losing the weapon skill 6 on my whole unit sucked. But at that point, it was kind of already over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'll take any more tips for Tomb Kings down below. I mean, we got to realize we only have a limited collection here. And I will also, again, looking for more Tomb King stuff. So if you want to email me at luke@miniwargaming.com, I'll try and convince Matt and Dave to buy some Tomb Kings and expand our collection. So I need more Tomb Guard to the actual models. I need more, what do I need more of? I want like the Necropolis Stalkers because they look cool. I just want more variety, more things to play with.
Necropolis Stalkers? What are those?
I think those are the Tomb Guard that ride the giant cobras.
Oh yeah, Necropolis Knights.
Necropolis Knights. The Stalkers are the weird
sepulchral stuff.
The sepulchral Stalkers.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, apparently what I know is the Knights on snakes are really apparently scary. They're like demi-griff equivalent-y kind of things. So
okay, well they got Killing Blow on the riders because they're Tomb Guard, so that's kind of cool. I mean, that's something I wouldn't mind getting to run in the future. I like the Scorpion too. We only got one of them, so I wouldn't make maybe like another Scorpion. They're kind of fun to play with, and we have a lot of the big stuff already, so I don't really need any more big stuff. But oh well, that's pretty much it for this, folks. I could ramble on longer, but I got more stuff to do today, so I'll leave you guys back to what you want to do today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Tomb Kings are always a good time, and against Empire in this case. And we'll see you next time, and happy wargaming.
See ya.